Okay. One more what if question if they don't pick up the call. We will be discussing those scenarios. Yes, for every demo, the parent will be different, the child will be different. You have to make the confirmation, no? Yeah, I forgot the recording. That's why I just started. So we have just started. No worries. So let's begin the slot confirmation call. So what are the 4 steps in student enrollment? Who can tell me? 4 steps in a student enrollment. Accepting the demo. Very good. Aviz. Then we accept the demo. Fine. We make a call. Very good. Slot confirmation call is the second step. Great. Third. Ma'am, counselors are there for the calling part to fix the slot confirmation call. No. No, Sharmishta. We will be calling. Ashish. Demon. I know it is demo. It's a typo. I know. No worries. Okay. Yes. After that, third step is we take the demo for the child, for the student. And finally, we get the enrollment. So there are 4 steps. First step is accepting the demo. Second step is making the slot confirmation call. Third step is taking the demo for the child. And fourth, it gets converted into an enrollment if everything works fine. From your personal number, that is your choice. Okay, that choice will be given to you. We can ask the parent. Don't worry, we are not making any sales call, or we are not making any those kind of calls which are malicious or fake, ingenuine. We are not making those calls. We are making calls to the parents who have come to us for taking a demo, and we are just confirming whether they will be joining for the demo or not. It's a very, very closed and tightly knit scenario. It's not like those loan calls and all those things. So don't worry. It is not that much of fake. Last day assessment, we'll discuss. Don't worry. So these are the 4 steps. Accept the demo, slot confirmation call with the parent, conduct the demo, and get the enrollment. Okay. So today we will be discussing about only the second step, that is the slot confirmation with the parent. Okay. So we have already answered this question. What do you think this call is about? So some of you said setting of expectations. That's absolutely correct. Some of you said to confirm the timings. That is also correct. To confirm the timings, whether they will be available at that point of time or not. What else? Yes, Vineet?
Letting them know about Planet Spark and what is it all about.
Okay, so creating awareness.
Yeah, creating awareness at the
Okay.
first call. Let them know that what Planet Spark is all about and what your child is going to get after this demo.
Okay,
To
creating
set,
awareness.
yes, to set an environment about whatever they will have in the demo.
Okay. What else?
Uh, to know about the child, what are his
Ah, very good. That's what I wanted. Yes.
yes,
Know about the child. Very good.
yes.
Wonderful. So yes, knowing about the child, setting of expectations, of course, creating general awareness about PS, and apart from that, confirming the slot. Great, wonderful. Okay, so let's come back. So this is basically the what of the slot confirmation call. We will also get to know about the child and the language. Yes, language is also very, very important. Learners needs, yes, Seema, that is also included in the slot confirmation call. Laptop, good internet. Good internet is something that will be a little too much, but at least a fair internet connection would do. Pillars of pillars of public speaking in the slot confirmation call. I don't think it will be required. Um, just tell them about Planet Spark. It was established in 2016. It has been 7 years that it has been running successfully in 13 plus countries. We have so many children. We have so many teachers. We have so many full-time employees. All these things we have done in the first day of training, right? Yes. And then you can ask about the child, how are his listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills in the school? Does he take part in any of the activities in schools? So just knowing about the child, what are his hobbies and interests? What does he want to become in future? Yes. Yes, Netravati. Absolutely. Ma'am, do we have to give all the three demos or choose any one? Absolutely on your discretion. If you want to give all the three demos, you can take all the three types of children. Now, basically, you are taking, you're not giving, you're taking the demo. Okay, you are giving a demonstration, of course, but you are choosing which category would I like to teach. So if you choose all the categories, all the three categories to teach, you can teach all the three categories. If you feel that I'm more comfortable with children and the senior section, you can take only the junior and the senior. Everything will be mentioned over there. Okay, in your demo page, you will see that it is written grown-ups, then class 4 to 12, junior KG to class 3. It will be written over there. So you will just have to see, and whatever you feel like. So today I feel like talking to a junior child. Click on that, accept it. That's it. Call the parent. Yes, you do need to mention that both the parents are required and laptop on the call itself. Yes. No, don't skip it. You do it in the call itself, so that your demo time is not wasted in all these things. Any special requirements they are expecting? Yes, we are going to do all this. Yes. Is it mandatory that we have to take a particular number of demos sessions in a week? No, there is no capping on that. Minimum or maximum, it's not like that. Can we take a note during? Yes, absolutely, you will have to. Can we take a note during slot confirmation call? Yes, you will have to, because there are lots of things that the parent will tell you, and in order for you to remember all those things, I usually do. I have a register kind of a thing. Okay, so whenever I call a parent, I earlier I used to, now I don't need it. So earlier, whenever I used to call it, I used to write it, jot it down somewhere quickly. That's it. Okay. If in case the call is rescheduled, can we schedule the new class? Yes. 4 hours login is mandatory for every day. Okay, yes, 4 hours, 3 hours login is mandatory for every day. That is true. But in that case, if you don't get your type of demo, it might be possible that you don't get a demo. What to do? You will get demos, but you don't like them. You don't like, you wouldn't like to take this particular demo. You are seeing on your screen and you are choosing. Now, when you are choosing, you feel that, oh no, I won't take this one. So you might not. It might be so that one day you are taking only one demo, and another day you are taking 6 demos. Might be possible. 2 demo will never clash. Will you want it to clash? Would you accept 2 demos at the same time? No, you won't do that. These all questions are for the OJT and not for me. You don't know the LMS as well. When you will come to know the LMS, you will understand that at the same time, if you have already accepted a demo at 6 p.m., second demo at 6 p.m. only, you cannot accept. The system will not allow you to accept. Okay. So in that case, how will you accept 2 demos at the same time? Demo is how much time? 1 hour. In case the call is rescheduled, okay, that is done. What if the 2 demo clashes? Please write your questions instead of raising hand. Please write your questions. What if the 2 demo clashes? What will we do at that time? It will not clash. Can we reschedule in the next day? Yes. The regular class, how much duration? Everything is 1 hour. Everything. Demo class, regular class. Demo time is 1 hour. Yes. How much time do we need to give them? If you want, you can give 1.5 hours. I don't mind. But you would not want to, right? It's a 1 hour session. I'm being paid for 1 hour. Why would I give extra? Yes, see, 5 minutes, 7 minutes is okay. You want to talk to the parent. You want to know more about them. You would like to know when would they like to start the enrollment, isn't it? So for all those things, it's for your benefit. So you might give 5 minutes, 10 minutes extra. But stretching it for a long hour, I don't think you will be doing. Yeah. Rates, your OJT will tell you. Mock test, okay. Mock test later on, please. Fine. So most of the points, I think Vivek, Vineet and Seema ma'am had already covered, and most of you had written in the chat section also. Confirmation of the demo slot, whether you will be available, and do you confirm the time that you have booked or not. Second, inviting both the parents so that both the parents know that they have to be there in the demo session. And third, remind them to join from laptop. Fourth, understand about learners' needs. I think all the 4 points were covered in the discussion, right? Okay. Let's recall a general question which we have been discussing all these days. What is the need for us to invite the parent, both the parent to the class? So many questions. Okay, no worries. What if we log in for lesser than 3-4 hours? Nothing will happen. Don't worry. Your OJT will tell you. Your OJT will tell you. What happens if 3 hours login time is not completed? And there are no demos. No demos. No demos is a no situation. Okay. No demos is never a situation. It might be possible you don't like the demos. That is a different thing. You don't like to take the demo. No, this one I don't like. I won't take. So that might be a possibility. Are we getting students for regular classes from Planet Spark? We need to crack by ourselves by appointing the demo first. Yeah, that is what we have been discussing last 3 days, Hina. We have been discussing that first we need to take a demo and then enrollment happens. You cannot get direct students. But enrollment happens. We have been teaching for 3 years and we have lots and lots and lots of students. So the demos do get converted and the demo conversion rate is not bad. It's very good. We'll be able to understand and experience the demo class. Okay, Seema, yes, perfect. They are the key stakeholders. Okay, so y'all have got the lingos. Very good. Once I see the names on my dashboard, should I call? Okay, fine. I'll address those questions. Don't worry. 60% enrollment increase is very good, Dhruvi. Perfect. Don't tell them. Don't tell the parents that my enrollment will increase. I'm sure you won't say. Parents know their child better than us. Yes, they are the key stakeholders. They are the financial decision makers to know about them and child. Okay, who is OJT? On the job trainer. When you will be on the job, you will be getting a trainer. He will be helping you throughout your leave management, your payout related queries. All these queries will be addressed by the OJT. Okay. Parents are the stakeholders. Okay. Almost, will we be paid for demo? Of course. Yes. You are giving your time, you will be paid. Yes, they know about their strengths and weaknesses. Correct, Mitika. Husna, stakeholders. Yes. Stakeholders. Okay. Most of you write stakeholders. I'm afraid to speak with parents. Why, Manini? Don't worry. It's not like they are going to eat you up. No, no. There are some wonderful parents, amazing parents. And I trust me, the kind of parents I have got, one day I am just not feeling well. I don't feel like they see me on the screen and they say, ma'am, let's put off the class today. Please. No need. You please take rest. They are so understanding. Don't worry. You don't get all, those those kind of parents. How long does a child generally sign up for? 165. Discuss the parents' presence during the classes and slot confirmation call. Yes, absolutely. See, Yukta and other teachers who are asking this question that whether should we confirm the parents' availability in the slot confirmation call itself? Yes, we must. The situations that I showed you there were situations which will not arise if you have already done that in the slot confirmation call. Okay. Okay. What if the parents didn't like my demo session and they changed the trainer and asked for refund? What refund? The demo is free for them. Why would they ask for a refund? They would rather take 2 more free demos. Okay, great. Let's move ahead. So the what's of the slot confirmation call, remember, confirming the demo time slot, inviting both the parents, reminding them to join from the laptop, and understanding the child's needs. Now, parents are needed, the question that I asked, because they get to experience the demo class and hence they are able to make the decisions quickly after the demo. So while on the call, when the parents say that why both of us are needed, the simple answer that we can give is, sir, I want you to, sir or ma'am, I want both of you to experience the demo class so that you can make the decision quickly after the demo. And moreover, you will get to know a practical view of how the classes happen at Planet Spark. Right? Great. Next question. How many work days? These all questions are for the OJT. Please, let's not ask these questions. Let's keep our question to slot confirmation call. Whatever questions you have now, all the questions, this is not the end of the training. There are many trainings that you all are getting. Okay. The questions that are not related to this training session will only take up your time and my time. I am ready to sit till 2. Are you? Right. So all these questions on the payout, on the how many days we have to work, how many hours we have to work, OJT, how will he help? He will be helping you everything once you are onboarded. After onboarded, what you all have to do, everything he'll be able to tell you. But this is just to make sure that you have the blueprint of how the classes and how the demo sessions are going on in Planet Spark. Okay. Yes, we are going to discuss about the script also. That is their problem, Sharmisha. That is their problem. That's not your problem. You don't have to think about it. There are many parents who come and, they are not very happy. They are always finicky. There are parents, honestly, I'll tell you, they are always finicky about things. They'll come, they'll take one teacher, they'll take 15 classes, and then they say, no, teacher is not good, give me a refund. There are parents like that. In those cases, what will you do? You have taught for 15 days, you will get the payment for 15 days. After that, you're not teaching, you won't get it. They will take the refund, they will understand. You don't have to do anything. It's the team, the operations team, that they have to take care of. Okay. That won't affect your performance or anything like that. Now, why is it important to call before the trial class? Why do you think we should call before the trial class? To remind them about the demo class, also to let them know why they have to be there for the class. Okay. To remind them, okay, to set norms and expectations. Okay. They are prepared for it for the session. Okay. Slot availability. Okay. Pre-interaction session with the parents. Shomadeep, yes. To building rapport is also one of the point. Saves time. Yes, every time is required. Every time required is set. Setting of expectations is already done in the class slot confirmation call, and that is why your time is saved. Very good. Absolutely. Change the time every week. Nana, I did not get your question. You change the time every week. What time do I change? The training sessions? This is the last training session. I'm not sure. I think I don't understand your question. To establish a connect rapport building, absolutely. Know about the protocols. Plan and manage our time. Yes, Seema. Plan and manage our time. Exactly. Before the demo, is this call apart from slot confirmation call? We are only talking about slot confirmation call, Archana. We are not talking about any other call. Adjust with the student and parents. Let's think practically, no? Don't think theoretically that I have been taught this, and this, 1, 2, 3. No, think practically that you are working as a teacher, you have a laptop, you have an LMS, you have got a demo, I have to give a demonstration. I am a teacher, I have to give a demonstration. I got this student, I accepted it. Now, how will I talk to the parent? How will I know what the time is already given? How will I ensure that the parent will join at that time only? How will I let the parent know that where he has to join, which link he has to join? Those things you have to do, no? So you will have to call the parent. You have to talk to the parent. Nobody else is going to do it for you because you are the teacher. Call the parent. This is known as slot confirmation. If you call 2 times, both are slot confirmation. 3 times, all the three are slot confirmation. These are just calls, pre-demo calls, which you do to make sure that your demo requirements are met. You call the parent, you say, sir, aapne aise time pe book kiya hai. Your demo has been booked at this time. I just wanted to know whether you will be available at this time or not. He says, yes, I am available. Okay, let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Preeti, and I've been a public speaking and creative writing trainer at Planet Spark for about 3.5 years. And I have been teaching children right from the KG to class 12. I have a 9 years of experience in schools. I have a 5 years, 7 years experience in corporates, and yeah, that's my experience. And so, can I ask you, what are you looking for at Planet Spark for your child? Okay, so ask the parent, what is he looking for? Then, is there any special requirement that you have? These kind of questions you ask. Then you try to know about the child. So I can see the child's name is Rudra, or the child name is Amit. So he will say, yes, yes, it is Amit Khanna, but by mistake, I have not written it in the form. It might also be possible that the child name is not visible. Might be possible. Then you confirm, okay, so which grade is the child in? What does he do? What are his interests? What are his hobbies? Okay, fine, sir. So fine, you will have to join, both of you will have to join at 6 p.m. in the evening. And kindly please join from the laptop, because, you will have a better learning experience from a laptop. So if he asks more, then you have to explain. If he does not, he will say, yes, yes, we will join from laptop. But if he says, why to join from laptop? We can join from phone. Tell them why laptop is important. So in a mobile phone, there will be a lot of distractions. If you have a laptop, it will be good if you join from a laptop, because, there will be slides which the child will be reading from. All these things you have to say. Then you take the demo at 6 p.m. Now on the clock, the timing is 6 p.m. You sit on their laptop, the parent joins, you join, you take a demo for 1 hour, you have a parent-teacher interaction in that, and then finally, the counseling session is booked. The counselors take over, the parent talk to the counselors, and then the enrollment is done. Ideal scenario. Okay. Practically, let's think. Don't think 1, 2, 3, 4 theoretically. How to send the parents demo link? How did you get the training link, Sharmishta? Got on the mail, no? Or on the WhatsApp? Taught to use the teacher slide or PPT or everything, how to use the tools, change the background. Once you get your LMS, you will be getting your backgrounds also. Don't worry. Trial class timing. Oh God. Trial class times may change depending on many factors, which change week to week. So you have to make sure that the confirmation is reached. Yes, it might change, but you will not get so many options to reschedule so many times. Otherwise, the parents have a habit of getting it rescheduled every time. Okay. Okay, tomorrow. Ma'am, please, tomorrow. Tomorrow when you join, they say, ma'am, today, my son is not well. Ma'am, tomorrow morning, we can do. Then we can, please, we can. This is what they will do. So that is why you have to tell them, I can only reschedule it once. Once the rescheduling is done, I'll have to cancel it. Tell them. If the demo is at 6 p.m., when should we make the slot confirmation call? When you accept the demo. If you are sitting at your laptop at 4 p.m. and you are accepting a demo of 6 p.m., when you accept the demo, you call. Right? Other questions also I have read. Those questions are not to be answered by me. That is why I'm not answering. You will get those answers later on. Now, why do we have to call before the class? Some of you said that to save the time, right? To plan and manage. Yes, to plan and manage your time. If it is a cancellation, you know it beforehand. You don't have to sit in the demo and wait for the parent to come. Set clear expectations to maximize the learning time. You don't have to waste your time in the demo class telling them to please join from the laptop. Ma'am, I need your husband also in the class. All these things will be done in the slot confirmation call itself. And you can also prepare based on the child's requirements, because now you know what are the requirements of the parent, what are the needs of the child, and what kind of a child is he. Right in the slot confirmation call, you will be able to gauge whether should I be using a class 8 student, should I be using the junior demo PPT or a senior demo PPT. Whether is he capable of reading full sentences if the parent says he cannot even read full sentence. So you will use the junior demo PPT. See the child, of course. You keep both the PPTs open with you. See what you have to do. You have to choose, and then you use it accordingly. So it helps you to plan accordingly, according to the child's need, right? Now, time to think. Why do we ask teachers? Somebody was telling, why don't the counselors make the call? Why do we ask teachers to make the slot confirmation call and not the counselors? Okay, Barbie, yes, we have to teach. As per our convenience, we can book that the counselor can also do. See, try, let them know about the service. That also the counselor can. We will be the ones interacting with them in the long run. Absolutely. We are the ones who are going to teach the child. We are the ones who are going to interact with the parents. Teacher should be aware of the child needs. Yes. Okay. So that your counselor can also tell you. Because teachers are the ones gonna train, and it's like building trust. Yes, that's true. To know about the requirements, because we have booked the demo for particular demo at time. That still that can be done by counselor. Both can know about each other. Okay, so that's a good point. Building a rapport mutually, it should not be like one-sided. Laptop, and we can also prepare ourselves. Okay, so that the parents and child can get an experience. Teachers are the ones who will take the class, making it okay, fine, yes, as per the students. So, okay. Do parents get billed for cancelled classes? Nana, why are you? Don't fine. So parents are not billed. Free demos are free for parents. Okay, free. After that, they can't take. I know these questions might crop up. You want to know whether, in case if I want to enroll my child, then what is the fees that I have to pay, or how much do I have to pay for the demo class? Demo class are absolutely free. You can book it. Now, if you have 10 phone numbers, you can book it 10 times. Same parent can book it 10 times also. It's very strange, because there is a lead, no? And the lead is followed by the phone number. Now, if you change the phone number, you can change the parent also. But nowadays, the system is very strict. The system is trying to grab all those who are, taking demos after the third time also. But the 3 times demo is allowed. Yes, the teacher and the student is going to have interaction. Now, let's understand this. Why don't we ask the counselors to coordinate? Ah, yes. Apik, I got the answer before I could say. If the counselor coordinates between parent and the teacher, there can be a scope of miscommunication. Also, there will be a delay in coordination. The coordination time would be longer in that case. First thing, it will be a loss of time. It will be a loss of information. The counselor will say something else. The parent has conveyed something else to the counselor, and the counselor coming to the teacher and saying something else. Okay, it becomes like a Chinese whisper. So in that case, to reduce the number of intermediaries between the parent and the teacher, we we ask the teachers to make the call. Moreover, it's the teacher who is going to interact with the parent for the rest of the time. So it's the best time in a slot confirmation call to build that relationship, to build that rapport with the parent, so that it is helpful for you in the coming classes as well. Absolutely, yes. I think I got the answers. Very nice answers. I really appreciate the way you write your answers. Very nicely framed, Manini, Abik. Someone leaves in the middle of the class. How should we proceed? Sometimes there is a loss of internet due to power outages. Someone, if somebody leaves in the middle of the class, you will have to call them, ask them, what happened, sir? You got disconnected. He will say, ma'am, there is a power outage. Okay. How soon will it resume? Ma'am, we don't know. Fine. Can we reschedule the class? You wait for, you don't wait, you do some other work. You can wait, you can tell the parents, so can I take it after 1 hour or 2 hours? Okay. So you can reschedule it and then you can take half of the class. Don't take the whole class. Half of the class, if you have already done, the rest half, you can do it in the next class. I mean, the next hour, right? And then you can, once you mark it conducted, then you will be paid. Because half class, if you mark it as conducted, I don't think that will be. Can we shift it on mobile? Yes, if that is possible. Yes, of course. See, dire situations can always arise. You can do that. So many what ifs. Okay. So why do we ask teachers to do these calls, to make these calls and not the counselors? There are two reasons. One reason, it's the best opportunity for a teacher to build the rapport and the relationship with the parent and get to know more about the child. That's the best way. You can know more about the parent also and more about the child also, how much they are interested. You can gauge whether this is going to be an enrollment or not. Having a counselor in between, the second reason is it takes extra time for the teacher to coordinate, right? So loss of information, loss of time, ultimately it becomes a Chinese whisper. There is no point in having a counselor in between, right? Now let's see how the call is done. Okay. Sharmishta, have you seen the video assessment yesterday? What do you think? Where was the call being done? Does it looks like Zoom? Anything like Zoom? Does it look like Zoom? No, it's not Zoom. Sharmishta, it's not Zoom. It's Planet Spark inbuilt platform where we take these demos. Where did you see Zoom? Yes, earlier I would not deny that we never used Zoom. We used to use Zoom, but that was long back when Zoom was not payable. Okay, when Zoom was free and 1 hour session could be taken on Zoom, that time we used to take on Google Meet or Zoom and we used to record the session. We used to take the screenshot and we used to attach it with the demos. Okay. Today also, in case if the Planet Spark website is down, in that case also you can do that. You can take it on the Google Meet or Zoom, but usually that does not happen. The maintenance days are very different. Now, let us come to how the call is done. Let's see how the call is done. Now, let's stop writing. I'm going to play a call, which is the slot confirmation call. The whole script is followed. Let's see and let's hear.
Expert with Planet Spark. Hi, am I speaking with Ms. Priyanka?
Hi, yeah, Priyanka this side.
Okay, hi ma'am. This is Ishita. I am a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. I see you had registered for a trial class for your child at 6 p.m. right? So I just wanted to have a quick discussion so that I can customize the demo class for him.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so let me quickly start by introducing myself. I have been a teacher for 7 years now, and I have taught students from different school boards like IB, CBSE, and other state boards as well. I come with masters in English, and I've also done my B.Ed. So I'm really looking forward to teaching your child as well today evening. So just wanted to know, is there anything specific that you are looking for him? And his name is Rudra, right?
Yeah, I think mostly public speaking is what I would want him to be better at.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
sure, definitely. So don't worry, ma'am. That's exactly what we also focus on. We definitely believe in, communication skills, and public speaking requires those communication skills, right? So yeah. So for that reason only, actually, I do have a couple of questions regarding Rudra. So just wanted to confirm that he's in which grade and which school does he go to?
He's in Heritage. He's in grade 6 right now.
Okay. So Heritage, is that like IB school or the
Yeah, it's
CBSE
an
one?
IB school.
IB school, amazing. Okay. So I'm assuming that, he would be definitely participating in many activities over there.
Yeah, he does, but I think there is a fear of stage presence, or like he's not taking up any things or activities which are more public speaking. I want
Okay,
him to do more.
I see. Okay. So looks like he's shy and doesn't really like, is not going ahead
He's
and
not really shy, but I
Mhm.
think he gets cold feet on the
Got it.
stage.
Okay, definitely understood. And how would you describe his reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills?
So I think reading, writing are fine.
Okay.
Listening is also okay. Speaking is what I want him to get.
Understood. Yeah, you mentioned about, getting like he gets cold feet and just you would want him to be more open out there and participate in activities that involves, public speaking.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Great. Well, this has been helpful. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would definitely be now able to customize the demo class experience for Rudra accordingly. So just last few things. I just wanted to confirm that you and sir, your husband, would also be present in the demo class. So I know I'm asking both of you to be present, but it's really important because the demo class is an opportunity for you to see your child's key strengths. We will be having different activities in the class where I would be able to illustrate these strengths for both of you. Moreover, we also shared detailed feedback and a vocation plan with you based on his or her performance in the class. And lastly, actually our trial class is not just designed for children; they are also for parents. So we do have some really fun activities where you would be also participating. Both of you would be participating with Rudra in the class. So can I please confirm your presence for the same?
Yeah, I can confirm about myself. I'm not yet sure about my husband, but
Okay.
that sounds. I mean, I think it should be fine.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a call back, or like in the meanwhile you can maybe confirm with your husband?
Yeah, you can check with me tomorrow.
Okay.
Sorry, when is?
Ma'am, you have booked it for 6 p.m. today.
I don't think my husband will be able to make it, but
Okay.
I'll be there, so it should be
Okay.
fine.
We can reschedule also. It would be great that both of you would be there.
Okay.
So if you want, we can reschedule it to say tomorrow whenever he's available, or we can change the time.
Yeah, then let's do it a little later.
Okay.
But then that will be late for Rudra.
How about 7:30 p.m. or 8 p.m.?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, amazing. So let's block 8 p.m. This would be a 1 hour class. So Rudra would be free by 9 p.m. And yeah, so one more thing, ma'am, like for the great demo experience, please do join from laptop, and do join 5 minutes before so that we can ensure that there is no tech related issue and we can have a smooth experience.
Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you so much. See you at 8 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
very excited. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, now quickly write down in the chat section, take some time, take 2 minutes, think about it. What were the different sections of this call? Confirming the time, introducing yourself, parents' expectations from the class, questions regarding the child, grade, LSRW. Very good, very nice. Both parents to be present, laptop to be used, mentioning that rescheduling is possible in case of an issue, join 5 minutes in advance. Very good. Wonderfully written. You can, Sana, you can use. In fact, it looks more professional. Shweta Arun, I don't know. I have not been into US, Canada students. For Middle East, I use my phone. I use the Botem app. I use the WhatsApp for some of the countries where WhatsApp is used. And some of the countries where WhatsApp calling is not allowed, I usually either text them, they respond on text, and or otherwise we call them on Botem. For US, Canada, your OJT will be telling you, no, you will be given a training. You will be asked to choose your regions. Which regions will you be comfortable? Will you be working at night? Will you be working in the day? There are many teachers who are working at night also. Very good, Abhik. Very nicely written. Okay. Okay. Specific requirements, grades in school. Zainab, right? Manini, perfect. Okay. Vidisha, great. Shirisha, yes. Introduction, okay, fine. Why they called, inquired about the student. Okay, great. Perfect. So let's see what are the different parts of the call. What were the different sections of the call? Usually there are four different sections. Broadly, if we can categorize, there are four different sections. First section is the introduction, where you introduce yourself as an expert. Second is understanding the parents' expectations, and then knowing more about the child. Which grade is he in? Which school does he goes to? What activities does he participate in? What are his hobbies, interests, and all those things? And at the end, you have to set the expectations of a laptop and both the parents. Now, let's recall. I think I had shown you some of the situations. What if the parent says that they will not be able to attend? The parent, one parent, says that that means both the parents are not able to attend. Absolutely. Reschedule. Do not cancel. Reschedule and tell them that without the parents, both the parents, the demo cannot happen. Very good. Parents not present, demo not conducted. Reschedule. Try rescheduling the call. Perfect. Okay, great. So rest, I think we have done, right? Yes, Navarupa ma'am, you need to say something. Please unmute.
Ma'am, generally when we are doing these calls, we have a constraint of time. So how much should the call be for? Like, say about 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Because
Maximum it is 5 minutes.
5 minutes, fine.
In case if the issue is a little long, then it might take a few seconds more.
Yeah, just like we were observing in the case of Rudra's mother, we were trying to explain to her that, your husband is to be there, or, it is better if both parents are to be there together. So, the conversation was growing a little longer. So in that case, yes, in that case, we could, the call could get a little longer, and that is acceptable.
That's absolutely okay. It won't take more than 5 minutes. This call was also 5 minutes, 37 seconds or something.
Right. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So time to make a judgment. What if the parent says that they will not be able to attend? Simple, reschedule the class. Now, open your slot confirmation script. I hope all of you have opened it in some other window. Give me a thumbs up if you have your slot confirmation script. I'm smiling because I know I'll get some questions again. Where is the slot confirmation? The slot confirmation script is in the teacher's handbook. Please open it, no worries. Teacher's handbook, Sharmishta ma'am, it is in the teacher's handbook. Point number, wait, I'll just check once. Point number, I think it's D. Point number D, you can find the reference script for a slot confirmation there. Yes, got? Okay, great. Let's try to use the teacher's handbook, okay, rather than, directly getting the links. So this is the slot confirmation resources. And the purpose is also given here. See, before the demo, we need to confirm the demo slot with the parents or adult learners. This helps us to ensure that parent or learner is joining the session on time. And we are also prepared for the class by understanding his needs, the child's needs. And we can set the right expectation with the parents to be present during the session and to join from a laptop. And this is the script which is given here. You can click on it and you will get a slot confirmation script. And this is your script. It's opening. Now tell me, do you see the first part, introduction? Yes. Do you see the second part, understanding parents' expectation? Then knowing more about the child, asking the grade, school, his LSRW technique, skills, and what does he want to become in future, all those questions. That's there in the third part. And at last, when you set expectations, then there will be situations which will arise. Situation, why will the situations arise? Either they will say, I don't have a laptop. Okay. Or they will say, parents are not.
I don't have a husband.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a husband.
That might also be an issue. So that is fine. That is easier to handle. So it's okay. No worries. You can continue with the class. Right. I'm just trying to be empathetic. I'm not laughing on that, but just I'm saying that, yes, you can easily handle that situation. Now, once the person say, ma'am, why laptop? No, I have a mobile phone. I have a very high resolution mobile phone. I can join from there. You can just tell them that, ma'am, mobiles will be difficult for you as well as me. The mobile screen is very small. I won't be able to see all three of you together. Moreover, your child will be required to read from the slides. Mobile screen is very small. So it will be better if you have a laptop, then please join from the laptop. Then if they say that I don't have a laptop, then that's a different scenario. Then you can just go ahead with the mobile phone. Then you don't have any option. Yes, about constant notification also. Yes, please. What about, yes, desktop, laptop is equal. If they say desktop, you say yes, absolutely fine. Laptop, desktop is almost equivalent, no? Afza, it is week 1, day 4. Slot confirmation call. Right. So let's come back. Where's my screen? Okay, 1 second. I just lost it. Okay, wait. Fine. Yeah. So your slot confirmation script is in your teacher's handbook. Do not forget, keep it open until and unless I don't ask you to close it. Just keep it open. We are going to do some scenarios, okay? Now, first part was introduction like an expert. How did this teacher start the call? Does anybody remember? Warm greeting. Okay, very good. Perfect. What else? She asked whether she confirmed that this was the time when you booked the slot for your child, this name. And, yes, that comes later, Barbie. Educational background, yes, that will come. But first you ask them that what is the call about actually? Confirming the person, timing, greetings and introduction, and confirmation. Yes, first thing is slot time. You confirm the slot time. Okay. Great. So let me read this for you. Hi, my name is Preeti. I'm a public speaking expert with Planet Spark. I see you had registered for a trial class for your child if you know the name of the child, please use the name of the child. Your child at 6 p.m. I wanted to have a quick discussion with you so that I can customize the demo class for him or her. Will it be the right time to talk to you, sir, ma'am? It's always a good courtesy to ask them whether they have time to talk as of now or not. Great. Let me quickly if they say yes, then we go ahead. We say, let me quickly introduce myself. I have been teaching students for 7 years now across IB, CBSE and other state boards. I have masters in in like English or maths or whatever you want to say, you can say. Your highest qualification, certification, I'm B.Ed in this, I'm M.Ed in this, I'm MPhil, whatever. Okay. Okay, Afsa, I think there is a confusion there. The first 2 days you had joined in the evening. The third day was also there in the evening. There are 3 slots of training sessions which are happening. You can join any one of them. Got my point? So have you, yes, I'm coming to that, Sharmishta. If you have not joined the third day's training, just let the team know about it. You checked yesterday? What happened? The training was not going on. Please unmute yourself 1 second. I'll just make this clear. Yes, Afza, you can unmute yourself.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Afza.
Yeah, ma'am, I was telling that yesterday I joined it at sharp 3:30, but there was no session going on.
Yesterday, Tafinsha ma'am was there in this session. She's not? Did you try to join the 5
I
p.m.
joined, I also messaged. No. I tried to join at 3:30
Okay. So 3:30 is the Tafinsha ma'am's.
until I was trying until 4. And I don't.
Okay. I hope the network was all fine.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
Maybe then it would be
Okay.
like there is
What I can do is I can
someone
send,
saying they have joined.
yeah, Afza, I can do one thing. Yesterday's training I can send you in video. That will be fine. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I can send you
Okay.
videos for yesterday's training. And for today, you can attend this training. Okay. No worries. Today,
Okay.
this
Thank
time
you
training
so
is
much.
fine. No worries too. Or would you like to
Yeah.
join?
Is it going also in the evening?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay, ma'am. That class was, I guess, the teacher was Suvidha, something. Suvidha was given in trainings,
Should be, ma'am.
something like. Yeah, can you please repeat the name?
Suvidha. Suvidha.
Yeah.
Surbhi is there. One teacher is
Yeah,
there. But
Surbi. Yeah, Surbi.
okay. I just confirm with the team. No worries. Okay, no problem. You can join today's session. I'll provide you videos. Don't worry.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So yes, coming back to the introduction part. So these are the two things that you mentioned, right? Fine. How will a strong introduction help you? Let's see. Now, this introduction I'm talking about, this is the second part of our objective. That is, while having parent-teacher interaction, what are the 3 things that would help you? First thing is your content. Sharing your educational qualification is a must. Work experience is very important, and your reason why you are into this profession. Now, there are freshers who have not done B.Ed, M.Ed or something. Whatever your qualification is, please share. Okay. Say some experience. I think you all must have done tuitions and all, right? So you can say also that I have experience in teaching students for these many years. Okay. So that also you can add. Then next, body language is something which we are discussing for the regular class, the demo class when we are having the last 15 minutes, we discuss, we have a parent-teacher interaction, and that point of time when we introduce ourselves like an expert. And of course, the confidence, eye contact, and with the listener, and conviction in the words. Now, content is mainly what is required in the phone call. Okay. Second part was understanding parents' expectations. So what did the teacher do in understanding parents' expectations? Yes, Arshia, you have raised your hand. Please unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yesterday at the end of like 10 a.m. meeting, I joined, and end of the day I left. So I did not receive attendance link, ma'am.
That you can do today itself.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
So public speaking part, yes, she asked about Rudra in the third part. Prepare herself to deliver the best she can. I think in understanding parents' expectation, I think you all have not opened your slot confirmation script, and that is why you all are answering something else. Okay, once you open your slot confirmation script, you will get to know what is the correct answer. She tried to ask the parent, is this? Yes, absolutely, Ria. Is there anything specific that you are looking for in Planet Spark for your child? So, hello, Mrs. Agrawal. So, Mrs. Agrawal, is there anything specific that you are looking for him or her? And then when the parent responds, when the parent gives his response, she says, don't worry, we will be working on this in our classes. Okay. So this is, I'm getting understanding parent expectation, and in between I'm getting video assignment. It's different. I lose the flow, no? Video assignment, yes, you can do it today. No worries. Parents specifically looking for, yes, absolutely, yes. So tell them what are you looking for, and then once they answer what they are looking for, just tell them no worries, we are going to work on this in our classes. The third part is knowing more about the child. What are the questions that she asked to know more about the child? Grade, school, RWS, LS levels, okay, skills, yes. About his field of interest, which board is he studying, introduction about the child, like grade, school, what is he good at, IB, CBSE, okay, great, wonderful, yes. So there were mainly, I think, 5 to 6 questions which she asked. So she said, I would now like to know more about Rudra, or the name of the child, whatever it is. Which grade and school does he goes to? Does the child speak in English, or does Rudra speak in English in school or with friends and family? What all activities does he participate in? How is his LSRW skills? So don't say LSRW, probably the parent might not understand. Just tell them how is his listening, speaking, how does he do in his listening, speaking, reading, and writing? Okay. And you can also ask them that what does he want to become in future, or what do you want him to become in future? Okay, yes, Kartika, yes, absolutely. Whether he is participating in the school or not. Perfect. Great. The last part, I think last part was setting expectations, right? But before that, there is a question which I would like to ask you. How are these questions about the child going to help you prepare for the class? Think about it. You are asking questions about the child, isn't it? Now, how are these questions going to help you prepare for the class? How? Yes. Ria, correct. Customization of the session, but how? For example, okay, rather than writing here, teachers, I'll give you a Menti link. Let's write it in the Menti link. Okay. 5 questions that you can ask to identify. Yes, I got the answer. To understand which PPT to use and what things you have to do in the class. Probably the parent has only come for public speaking. You will not do the EPL approach in much details. You will do it, of course, we'll touch it, but we'll not do it in do too much of details. If he has only come for creative writing, then the EPL approach will be a little detailed. The speech delivery will be a little detailed, and the rest parts will be a little, you can crush it. Let's fill in the Menti poll. Oh, sorry, Falguni. I might have missed it. Okay. Customize us which demo to the. Yes, yes, absolutely. You can tweak your delivery of the class accordingly. Yes, which to select which PPT. So once I'm done, no, once you are writing in the Menti poll and once you're doing something else, then I read all the chat section. So don't worry, I'm reading everything. Which level to use? We can interact with the child. Okay, yes. We will come to know what to teach to the child. Yes, absolutely. Sri Darshana, that's actually correct. We need to understand what the child and what the parent needs for the child. Probably the parent needs for the child is what the parent needs for the child is grammar section. He's weak in grammar. I want you to guide him in grammar section. So you will have to customize your demo class. Probably you might not be able to use this PPT, right? You can use bits and pieces like story building activity you can use if he is in the junior section. And for the senior section, you can use the EPL approach so that he makes his own speech and then he tells the speech and then you can see whether he's making any grammatical errors or not. And then you can probably guide him. Yes, Mritika, you can prepare your own PPT also. How many PPT will be provided, Atika? Your teacher's handbook has 5 PPTs, if I'm not wrong. 5 distinct PPTs. Go ahead, check it, you will get it. So most of you say that to understand which PPT to use and to understand what exactly to be done in the demo class, right? Okay. Now, the last part is setting of expectations. That is oh, I'm so sorry, I showed it. So how did the teacher close the call? How did she conclude at the end? She set expectation. What were the 2 expectations? You need to join. I would like both of you to join the class and kindly join from a laptop because for a better learning experience. Just say for a better learning experience, please join from a laptop. In case if they say that I don't have a laptop, then you can go ahead and explain, right? Five minutes in advance. Yes, very good. Before ending, she confirmed the timings as well. Correct. Very good. Please join 5 minutes before the session. So she said it is essential that both the parents are present in the demo because I would need insights from both of you. You know the child much better than me, and I would also be sharing feedbacks for the child. I'll be assessing the child on the basis of the different sections of public speaking. So can I confirm your presence? Then you can say also, ma'am, for a great demo experience, please join from a laptop and join 5 minutes before. Okay. So this is the closing of the call. Yes, both the parents, otherwise it can be risky. So both things you have to discuss, both the parents and laptop. On a high note, yes, very good, Archana. I end it with a high note. Amazing. Looking forward to the session. Bye-bye. Take care. All these things. How will setting expectations help you? You tell me. Time management, very important. Saves time. Maximizing the learning time. What else is for adult session? Nothing else. Just instead of child, you are just going to say you. I see that you have booked your demo session at this much time. I would just like to have a quick discussion with you regarding the demo session so that I can customize the demo accordingly. Okay. To prepare them for the demo, absolutely. Will be easy to conduct the class. Smooth follow. Smooth. Okay, smooth flow. Okay, can we inquire whether the child has ever participated in any of the speaking events? Yes, absolutely. Yes. So summarizing, there are mainly 4 main parts of the slot confirmation call: introducing like an expert and understanding parents' expectations, knowing more about child, and finally setting your expectations and ending the call at a high note. Correct. Basically, why do we need to make this call and why setting of expectation is so important? Because setting of expectation, first thing, it will save your time. In the demo session, you don't have to sit and explain them why laptop is important, why I need both the parents. You don't have to explain those things in the demo time. Learning experience, learning timing will increase. Okay, and these protocol following and all these things will not be eating up your demo time, isn't it? Great. So the second part of this slot confirmation call, which we are doing, is situation handling. We'll quickly do this. Now, I want you to open your slot confirmation call and we are going to use it. Now, let's discuss an important point. Out of all the calls that are accepted by a teacher, what do you think? Are all the calls successful? No? No? Okay. Maybe? I won't say maybe also. No, they are not. Could be. Could be. Some days it could be, some days it won't. So it's a very, very, it's a chance that you get. So on an average, based on a research, 1 out of 5 calls are successful. Out of 5 calls that you make, 1 call will surely be successful. It might be also possible out of 5 calls, 3 calls are successful, but on an average, this is the rate of calls which are successful while you make the calls. Now, what does this mean? Not all calls are successful. Some of the challenges that you might face in the calls will be first calls, but the first challenge would be the parent is not picking up the call at all. Okay. What would you do? What do you think? What you should do? Call again. If still they do not pick up, then send a message probably. Yes, you can do that. Leave a message and wait till the demo time. Like for example, now it is 11:30. Okay. You made a call and the demo time is 4 p.m. You have 4.5 hours in your hand. Do not cancel till then. Okay. See whether the parent is picking up. If not, he is not picking up, drop a message. And usually we used to message in this manner. Hello, sir, ma'am. This is Preeti Jha from Planet Spa. I'm a public speaking and creative writing trainer here. I could see that you had booked a demo for your child, Avinash or whatever it is, at this much PM. Would like to have a quick discussion on this. Please let me know once you are available for a call. Okay. Please note that I have to have this discussion before 4 p.m. Okay. So once 4 p.m. is gone, no discussion happens. You cancel the demo. Okay. Where, Falguni? In the script of confirmation call. Where is the script of confirmation call? Where is it, Anonymous? My name is there. I have no idea. I have no idea. Sorry. Okay, so the first challenge is parents are not picking up the call. So this can be the scenario I already told you. Okay. Now, let's not deviate. Second challenge could be parents showing low level of interest for the demo. And the third challenge can be the parents is less aware about the PS skills. So in these two scenarios, so we are going to do some of the scenarios, but don't worry, on the job support is all about helping you navigate through all the solutions. So don't worry, there will be support which will be guiding you through these situations. Now, part one is low or medium level interest. Now the parent is showing low or medium level interest in the demo. So first situation can be parent does not know or he does not remember about registering in Planet Spark. In that, what could you do? So what we can do is here is Vineet, can you please unmute yourself? Not able to? Once again?
Ma'am, I'm already on mute.
Okay, you are on unmute. Fine, fine. Great. So let's open your slot confirmation call. Go to page number 2. Can you read the first, the scenario number 1, which is written? No. It's not that. Okay, I'm so sorry. No, wait. Sorry. So parent does not remember about registering. I'll share my screen 1 second. Yes, this is the scenario. Now, Vineet, you tell me, if the parent does not remember about registering for the trial class, what would you say?
Then I would really positively pitch them about Planet Spark. If they don't remember it, I would really pitch them about Planet Spark and tell them about Planet Spark and how it is really able to improve their child about public speaking and whatever skills he need to have in English about public speaking or other whatever we can provide him with. Okay, I can persuade them.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Vineet. Exactly. Most of the answers which I get is, I will try to remind them that they had booked. No, you don't have any way out in which you will be able to remind them of the day and the date when they had booked. You don't have that information with you. How will you remind, right? So you will just create general awareness among the parent. Barbie, why will the parents book a slot if they are not interested? I'll tell you reason. Today I like red color. Tomorrow I might not like red color. There are many people who are very whimsical. Many people. Today I was thinking, oh, I think I can book a public speaking class for my child. Second day they feel that, why is it required? This is a useless thing. It might be possible. Today they are interested. Tomorrow they are not interested. It might also be possible. Their children have done this and the parents do not know about it. Now when they come to know, they say, no, I'm not interested. They might lose interest. Might be possible. Great. Okay, next scenario. So first, let us see the first scenario, what we can do. Exactly what Vineet has answered. This is what we are going to do. So it's okay, Mrs. Agrawal. So Vineet, you can read this also.
It's okay, Mr. and Mrs. Agrawal. Let me quickly share about me and Planet Spark and our trial classes. Are you interested in it? If you are, let me tell you, allow me to. If you aren't, then also let me try it out to you. Okay? If yes, great. So I would like to know you are looking forward to to get your child to improve your child in public speaking and creative writing. Okay? Okay, all right, ma'am. So no worries. Trial classes are free of cost. We will give you a demo class. If you sign up for it, we will actually know about your ward. We will actually know about means how your ward is doing regarding your English part and how is good regarding what we say public speaking. If he has any fears about going on stage or he has some kind of glossophobia as we call it, to go on the stage, to have fear or fear of conversation with others or 2 or 3 people, then we can manage it. We can get him through it out of it. So you give us a chance to at least have a demo and let us see what we can do about about your child and how we can improve him. How was it?
Don't tell, please give me a chance. You are a teacher, right? You have a certain dignity. Just ask them whether you would be interested. If he says, yes, yes, it seems interesting. Okay, great. I would like to know, what are you looking forward to? That is what you are going to ask. Aap kya dhoond rahe ho? What are you looking forward to? And if he says, no, 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 I'm not interested, then just say, okay, no worries, no problem. Mrs. Agrawal, the trial class is absolutely free for you. So in case if you change your mind, let me know. That is what is written. Okay. So that parents might say, first you would say, it's okay, you probably do not remember of registering in Planet Spark, no worries. Let me quickly share a little bit about me, Planet Spark, and our trial class. Just share a little bit. So I am myself, my name is Vineet, and I'm a Planet Spark, I'm a public speaking and creative writing teacher at Planet Spark. I've been working here for past 2 months or say 3 months or whatever. And we usually take a trial class for students who are interested and who feel that they can do better in their public speaking and creative writing. Would you be interested in this course? If the parent says yes, great. So I would like to know what are you looking forward to for your child? What exactly do you need? Do you need spoken English, or do you need grammar? You need the writing? What exactly? And if the parent says, no, 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 I'm not interested, please keep the phone. No, 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 I'm not interested. Just tell them, no worries, ma'am. The trial class is absolutely free for your child. There is no payment that you have to do. So in case if you change your mind, let me know. Okay. So our role here is to build awareness and not to push. Okay. We are just going to create awareness because he is a parent who had probably booked, or probably somebody else had booked. They don't know about it, or probably they have forgotten. Something has happened. Okay. And they are not interested. So let's not push. We just keep an open door for them. And if they want to come back, they will. Now, second scenario could be parent remembers and sounds disinterested. Naburupa ma'am, may I please ask you to unmute yourself? Yes. Others, you all can write in the chat box. Yes, ma'am. So what do you think? What should we be saying to the parent in case the parent remembers that he had booked the class, but now he seems to be disinterested?
I would only say, sir, you have booked the class and the class is a free trial class or a demo class. I would request him to at least, see how it works.
Okay.
I would request him sit for the class. In case you don't like it, ma'am, I can't see you.
I am there. I'm there. Don't worry.
Okay. I will, of course, I will not push, I will not persuade, but I will request him, sit for the class, see how it works. You don't like it, it is all right. You are free to choose.
Okay. Yes, Seema ma'am. Oh, sorry, Falguni ma'am. Sorry.
Ma'am, we can also ask why did they change their mind? If there is any, question or any doubts that I can clear or I can help them with, so that they opt for, as Nabarupa was saying, as this is a free class. So why don't we sit and we communicate with each other and find out if some doubt is there, we can clear this out and help your child to, explore the opportunities that Planet Spark is offering.
Okay. Yes, that's a very good idea. Actually, I would first ask them, what made you change your mind? Is there something that I can
Right.
help you with? Very good idea. And yes, of course, we'll try to at least tell them that the demo class is free. If you would like to, just take it, just see how it happens, how it goes on. And if you still are not interested, you can opt out at any point of time. And if still he feels like offended, no, what are you doing? You're calling me salespeople and all those things. Just tell them, no worries. Is there anything else you want me to help with? Because you had booked the session. You have already accepted it, right? You have booked the session. Now you are like getting offended. You simply tell them, no worries. Is there anything else that you want me to help you? And then you can close the class. You have to cancel. In that case, if he is absolutely not interested, cancel. But we should be doing our convincing part, right? Okay, great, wonderful. Yes, Zainab has written, give a general awareness of Planet Spark. Absolutely, yes. General awareness of Planet Spark is every time important. If the parent remembers, if the parent does not remember, general idea, general awareness should always be created. So that is main role of a teacher. Okay, so let's read this out. I'll read it out quickly. Parent remembers, but he sounds disinterested. And that in that case, a teacher can say, okay, no worries, ma'am. Let me quickly introduce myself about our trial class. So I would like to know, what are you looking forward to? If he still sounds disinterested, just check whether he is comfortable in the language or not. If he's comfortable with the language, then just go ahead and say, is there something in your mind that I can help you with? If he says yes, then ask him what exactly he needs help with. And if he says no, then you have to disconnect, right? And you just tell them that trial class is free. In case if you change your mind, just let me know. And in case if the language is a problem, then you can ask them, would you be comfortable in any other language? And one more thing. Yes, Ashia, yes, absolutely. You can request to them to have, just make sure that you don't, that request does not seem, how to say, I would not use the word begging, but it should not be as if we are in dire need of their demo class. It should not look like that, because we don't need it. They have registered themselves. We have got their number from them, right? So that is why we are calling them back. So just make it sure that they know everything about Planet Spark and the trial class. After that, if they are uninterested, leave it. Okay. Now, there are another 4 situations. Seema ma'am, I think you had raised your hand. Can you please unmute yourself? Just a second. Please unmute.
Ma'am, just wanted to read whatever, like the slides were there. Na? That's the
We
only-
are also going to do the same thing here. Is your slot confirmation script with you?
Yes, ma'am. It's
Great.
on the laptop.
Is it open now?
Slot confirmation. Part 2, ma'am, after parent confirm the demo.
Scenario 1. Yes. Scenario 1, page 2.
Got lost. Let
Got
me just
lost?
check this. Yeah. Parents does not remember registering for the class. That's been done, ma'am. And then parents remember but sounds indirect.
Oh, no.
Incorrect.
I'm talking about this one.
One moment, ma'am. Let me recheck once again.
Anyone who has the slot confirmation script open? Yes, Barbie, please unmute yourself. Unmute. It's not happening. Once more. Yes, you had unmuted. Just check. The option is not coming. How is it possible? Zainab, can you unmute yourself? Just check.
Yes, ma'am. Am
Okay,
I audible?
great. Yes, you're audible. So can you read the first situation for me, first scenario? You're not audible, Zainab. Is this a problem with me? No. Zainab, you're not audible.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Shall I continue?
Yes, please continue.
Okay.
Scenario 1.
Father is in office and will come home late evening, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Scheduling when both parents are available, same day.
Okay, great. So there you can see there is a dialogue going on, right? Now, what you have to do is you have to read the dialogues of the teacher. We are going to do a role play. I'll be speaking as Mrs. Agrawal. Okay?
Okay.
Let's start.
Yes, ma'am. So, Mrs. Agarwal, shall I confirm you and your child's present for the demo class at 6 p.m. today?
Yes, absolutely.
You and your husband both would be present, right? It is essential that both parents are present in the demo because like demo class is an opportunity for you to see your child's key strengths. So you'll be having different activities in the class where I would be able to illustrate these.
No, actually, I think only I will be present, but my husband won't be able to join. He's in the office,
Oh, okay. Actually, Mrs. Agarwal, it's really important that both the parents join. The decision lies with both parents, and hence we would want both of you to be present. When is your husband back from the office, ma'am?
Usually he is back by 7 p.m.
Okay, no worries. Let's do the demo class at 7:30 p.m. instead of 6 p.m., ma'am. This way, all three of you would be able to join.
Okay, yeah, I think 7:30 would be fine.
Great. Then see you at 7:30 p.m., ma'am.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, Mrs. Agarwal.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Zainab, did you now understand what scenario is given over here? The scenario is in case if you make the call to the parent and she says, oh, okay, no, both the parents, both will not be able to join. Father is in the office. He'll come back at 7. So what will you do in that case? The script says what you have to do, right? Is it clear? Great, great. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Zainab. Yes, Faika, you can unmute yourself. Let's go to the scenario number 2 quickly. Unmute yourself. Yeah. And please read the scenario number 2 for me.
Okay, the scenario.
You're not
Right.
audible, Faika. Is it? One second. Is it a problem with my network?
Okay.
No, my network is fine. Okay, say again.
Okay. So, am I audible now?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So father is in office and will come home late at night when the child is not available.
Right.
Asking the father to join virtually.
Absolutely. Let's start.
Okay, so Mrs. Agrawal, shall I confirm you and your child presence for the demo class at 6 p.m. today?
Yes, sure.
Okay. You and your husband both would be present, right? Because it is essential that both the parents are present in the demo because like demo class is an opportunity for you to see your child key strengths and also to me also. So you will be having different activities in the class where I would be able to illustrate these.
No, actually, I think only I will be present, but my husband won't be able to join.
Oh, okay. Actually, Mrs. Agrawal, it's really important that both the parents join. The decision lies with both the parents, and hence we would want both of you to be present. Is there any particular reason that your husband won't be able to join?
Just a moment. Yes, I think my husband comes home very late. It's like 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. So, it will be very difficult for him to join and it would be very late at night. My child usually sleeps around that time.
Oh, okay. I understand. I have a suggestion though. Do you think your husband would be able to join from phone or from another laptop from his office so that he can be virtually present when the class is going on?
Okay, I'm not sure if that is possible. I'll have to check that.
Okay, no worries. Sure. Okay, so I will share the class link with you and you can share it with your husband.
Okay, sure.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. Agrawal. I will then see you in the class and I hope your husband is also be able to join us.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Faika. Yes, so this was scenario number 2, and here the parent says that the husband will be back by 10:11. Child will be asleep already. So in that case, we cannot take the demo together. In that case, you can just go ahead, tell the mother that you can ask father to join virtually in case if he can join, wonderful. If he does not join, go ahead with the demo. No need to call again and reconfirm. Nothing such required. Just make sure that you give a call to the parent 15 minutes or 10 minutes before the demo class that ma'am, I'm ready to join. Are you both joining? Just ask. If no, fine. You are joining, that is more than enough. The mother is joining, fine, go ahead with it. Okay, great. Okay, now Barbie, can you just try and unmute yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, now you're audible. Okay, wonderful. 1 second. I'll just add the pin. Okay, so you will be reading
Can I-
scenario number 3 for me.
3.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Laptop is there, but someone else is using it. Reschedule to same day.
Absolutely. So now the parent is saying both of the parents will be present. We are going to come in the class, but laptop is not there. Let's read it. Come on.
So, Mrs. Agrawal, shall I confirm your husband's and child's presence for the demo class at 6 p.m. today?
Yeah, yes, sure. Absolutely.
I would just want to remind you to join from a laptop for a smooth experience and better learning outcomes. Mrs. Oh, sorry.
Oh, actually, we won't be able to join from laptop then. My elder daughter also has classes at the same time, and hence we can only join from phone.
Oh, okay. Actually, Mrs. Agrawal, I would ask you to join from a laptop only because that way our content and activities are designed. Tia would need a bigger screen to, interact. In fact, Tia would be required to read from slides, and hence it's important to join from a laptop.
Okay. Actually, we have only one laptop at home, ma'am. So I can only join from phone.
Actually, I have an idea, Mrs. Agrawal. Of course, your elder daughter's class is equally important. Why don't we move her class to the time when your elder daughter's class is, finished? It's finished. Can you tell me when will the laptop get free?
Yeah, I think around 7:30 p.m. it will be free.
Great. Then see you at 7:30 p.m. This way you can also join from a laptop and have a smoother experience.
Okay, sure, sure.
Thank you, Mrs. Agrawal. See you in some time. We will join from the same link.
Okay, thank you. Great. So this was scenario number 3 where parent has a laptop, but the laptop is busy somewhere. Okay, great. Thank you. Manini, yes. Okay, fine. Yes, Manini, I'll add you. Yes. Let's go ahead with the 4th scenario.
Yes, ma'am. Scenario 4, laptop is with father and he is in office. Reschedule to same day.
Okay, great. Let's start.
So, Mrs. Agarwal, shall I confirm your husband's and child's presence for the demo class at 6 p.m. today?
My husband will be in office actually, but if it is extremely important, then he can join virtually.
Oh, that's great, Mrs. Agarwal. Lastly, I just want to remind you to join from laptop for a smooth experience and better learning outcomes.
Okay. Actually, we won't be able to join from laptop, ma'am. You see, the laptop is with my husband only, and he would be at office, as I just told you.
Okay. Actually, Mrs. Agarwal, I'd ask you to join from laptop only because the way our content and activities are designed, Tia would need a bigger screen. In fact, Tia would be required to read from the slides, and hence it's important to join from laptop only.
1 second. It's not opening, right? 1 second. Yeah. Okay. We have only one laptop at home, ma'am, so I can join only from phone.
Actually, I have an idea, Mrs. Agarwal, because your husband only has the laptop and he was going to join us virtually. Why don't we move to class to a time when your husband is home? This way, all of you will be able to attend the class together and Tia will have the laptop as well. You can tell me when is your husband back and I'll move to the class to that time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think around 7:30 p.m. he will be back.
Okay, no worries. Let's done the demo class at 7:30 p.m. instead of 6 p.m. This way, all 3 of you would be able to join, and that too from laptop.
Okay, yeah, I think 7:30 p.m. would work.
Great. Then see you at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, sure.
Thank you, Mrs. Agarwal.
Great. So these are 4 scenarios which are most commonly happening. It might happen that two scenarios get together. Okay. Break. Yes, we are going for a break. Don't worry. We do not get demos and classes. It won't happen. You will get demos every day. We can request them to have a demo class and have experience with PlanSpark. Yes, yes. Okay, so those are old ones. Yeah, it would sound more humbler. Yes, you can. More humble is correct. Okay, so these are some of the scenarios that we already discussed. So, okay, 1 second. Yes. So to summarize, I would only say that always try to, over the slot confirmation call, always try to explain the purpose of having both the parents in the demo. Always try to give some other option, like, doing it at some other time, the same day or some other day, and try to get both the parents. But do not cancel the demo if only one parent is present. Just because only one parent is present, do not go ahead and cancel the demo. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you to take out 5 minutes of your schedule and make a call to this number. This number is a call toll-free number. You have to call in and no. Sorry, I did not understand. You were saying something. Yeah, so please open this, open your phones, take your phones, call on this number, and by the time we can take a break of 15 minutes. What's the time? It's 12, so 12:15 will be fine. We'll come back at 12:15. By that time, you can just keep a headphone or you can just use your phone and call till the time you can have your tea and all. And just call on this number. There is an automated response which will come, and after the automated voice which you will hear, there will be a beep sound. Speak only after the beep sound is there. Okay, you can wait also for 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Once you wait for 2-3 seconds, start your slot confirmation call and keep your slot confirmation call open in front of you. Okay, and then do this call. Now, this call is not evaluated. Please don't worry. This is not evaluated. You can call on this number any time of the day. But just because I would like to have some reviews from your end, I would appreciate if you can do the call right now during the break so that I can ask you whether the call went okay or not. No, Shreyas. No, your name was not called. So you have to call on this number, Shreyas, in case if you missed it. This number, you have to call it and you just have to dial the number. There will be an automated voice which you will be hearing. After the beep sound, you have to start your slot confirmation call. And don't speak the whole thing. Speak the introduction, then press 1. Okay? Then there will be a response from that side. Then you give the response accordingly. Take your time. Don't worry. Don't rush. You have all the time. This call is not going to be evaluated. It's for your practice. Because do this very carefully and observantly, because tomorrow's mock consists of slot confirmation call only. It's not mandatory. Okay, fine. If you don't want to do it, I don't mind. But tomorrow, this same thing you will be doing in your mock. Okay. Same questions will be asked. It's just for your practice so that you go through your slot confirmation call. Anyone who does not have the slot confirmation script, please write in the chat section. Or raise your hands. Falguni, you don't have the slot confirmation script? Yes. Unmute, please.
Ma'am, as I mentioned in the chat, the parents are not interested or forgot after registration. So that script is also with us in this.
No, that script is not with us. You just have to tell them about PlanetSpark. Create awareness. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Archana, you wanted to say something?
Can we go for a break?
Yes, 15 minutes. I have already said 12 to 12:15.
Thank you.
Okay. Try to do this call if possible within the break, and let's come back and we'll discuss.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes.
Ma'am, these situations we saw that parents were very easily getting convinced. What we discussed.
This is
What
just
in the real life scenario when we give them
real
the
life
option?
scenario cannot be converted into a script, no, Archana. It's not possible to convert real life scenarios into scripts. Now, when you are an HR or a teacher, do you get in a 40 students, in a class of 40 students, are all the students same? But you are you are trained for a certain way, in a certain way, right? You don't have different trainings for different types of students, right? So here also the same thing happens. You have crores and millions of parents out there who will be you will be calling, and now who will talk like what, in what range and what way, we really don't know. So this is the script that we are followed, we are being following, and the expectation from we as a teacher is just to create awareness and give them options to do it at some other point or some other day, or try to accommodate both the child and parents together. If not happens, then we, of course, we are free to take our judgment call. Right. So in case if you find that the parent is saying that no, father will not attend, fine, go ahead, take your decision.
Yeah, that was my question actually.
Yes, absolutely. You can go ahead, take your decisions on yourself. No problem.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, I hope all are back. Yes, okay. I see most of the cameras off. So I hope the slot confirmation call was successful. Okay, Seema ma'am has completed her call. So Seema ma'am, can you just tell me how was the call?
Ma'am, very nice experience, first and foremost. And they, as and when the call was booked, they clearly introduced the name of the child, the name of the parent, and in which class or grade he or she is studying in. And as and when I started, they were giving an instruction that after the beep, you're going to giving the answer. And as in your answer is given, you're going to press 1. So the scenarios were getting different at every moment, where the parent was not ready to take up the call. She was not remembering when she booked register, whether she is registered or not. Like, and then second scenario was his husband will not be available. Then her husband will not be available to take up the virtual call. Then the fourth scenario was like the child will sleep early. And later on that, yes, she said that, yes, I'm done. Then later on, yes, ma'am, there was one more challenge which she threw it to me, that sorry, it won't be possible after 8 o'clock because we all are tired as well. Then I said that, can we reschedule it for tomorrow? So she said that, yes, I'll get back to you. But I said that, ma'am, I'll be waiting for your call. And thank you and have a pleasant evening. That's how I ended my call.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Great. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great, wonderful. You already excelled. Great. So it's just for your practice, and no matter how many times you want to make this call, you can do it. You can do it n number times. So just keep calling that number and keep practicing. It's just for your practice, no evaluation as such. Yes, Archana ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So the call, as she was explaining the same things, even I had to talk about and explain and all that. But I just, since you said I can even do it many more times, I think I will try it few more times so that I will know exactly what words to be used and how to be spoken. It will be a good practice.
Yes, it will be a very good practice. No, this call will not be recorded. Thank you, Archana ma'am. Vivek, it will not be recorded. No worries.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it is just for your practice. Okay, great. So let's move on to the next section, and that is the success formula of Planet Spark Classroom. You already know, for a successful demo conversion, you need both the parents, laptop, and of course, SparkX video, which we will be learning in a bit. Okay, so we have already explained what, why, and how of a slot confirmation call. Now we will try to understand the skill of introducing yourself as an expert. Okay. So let's see how to introduce like an expert. Now you tell me, imagine you are looking for an expert educator for your child or your nephew or niece. What qualities would you look for in the first interaction? Let's write in the chat box. Okay, fluent, confident. Confident, okay. Experienced, interactive, politeness, patience, confidence, well-informed, energized. Okay, great. Compassionate, humble. Okay. Friendly. Okay. Who can go well with my child? Okay. Understanding, accommodating. Okay, lots of adjectives. Interactive, energetic, can meet any requirement, will be difficult, but yeah, can meet my my requirement. Sorry. Yes, absolutely. Okay, wonderful. So let's watch an educator's intro. While watching this clip, think about whether you would trust this person with her knowledge and skills or not. Okay.
Hi, Miss Priya, have a seat. Yes, so my name is Gayatri. I would just like to tell you about myself. Let me introduce myself to you. I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for 5 years now. And I had a lovely time with Ayansh. So what do you think about his performance? What do you think about the whole class?
Okay, so this is
Hi,
the
Miss Priya.
first video that I've shown you. What would you think? Would you like to give your niece or nephew or child or your sibling, whosoever you are looking for, an educator? Would this educator will match up to your expectations? No. Okay, most of you say no. No energy, no confidence. It lacks confidence. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Hi, Miss Priya.
Now let's watch another video.
Hi, Priya. How are you doing? I hope you are comfortably seated. Great, lovely. So I am Gayatri. We talked on the phone yesterday, and I would just like to introduce myself to you. So I am a teacher. I've been teaching for almost 5 years now. I've been teaching on various online platforms, and I've done my graduation and master's in English literature. My passion for teaching is something that brings me here today, and I've had a lovely time with Ayansh. So I'm with Planet Spark since more than a year now, and I've had this opportunity to meet different amazing kids every day, just like Ayansh. So let me ask you what you think about the class. How would you like to give me some feedback? How is my teaching methodology? Maybe something about the performance of Ayansh. Do you have any questions? Yes. All right.
So what about this educator? What did you
Hi,
think?
Priya.
It's a good introduction. Okay, this was nice. Better than the earlier one. Okay. Very positive, passionate about what she does, can understand and feel the connection, motivated also, very friendly, full of energy, articulate, cheerful, spoken, enthusiastic, smiling face, hand gestures are good. There are facial expressions, voice modulation is there, right? A good body language is there. Okay.
Yeah, hi Priya.
I'm so sorry. Great. So what happened here? What exactly went wrong in the first video? It was very bland, and moreover, there was no facial expression. There was not much sharing of the educator's own experiences, qualifications, and other things, which helps to bring which brings credibility, right? Not only to the platform, but to the teacher itself. So yes, the first video was very monotonous. There was no voice modulation. Hand gestures were very less. The facial expression did not seem to be as if she wanted to connect with the person. So of course, video B was much better than the video A because it seemed to be more friendly, more energetic, enthusiasm was there. There were lots of hand gestures, facial expression was happy, and there was it felt as if the teacher wanted to have a conversation, right? Now, this I have already shown you before. Again, I'm showing it to you for for a teacher or an educator to talk like an expert. The most important three things are: one is your content, what you speak. What should you speak? You should speak about your education qualification. You talk about your work experience, and you talk about your personal reasons why you are here at Planet Spark or why are you teaching. Okay. And number two would be your body language and your voice modulation, of course. A smiling face, probably a good facial expression, and a firm hand gesture. Number three can be your confidence, having an eye contact with the listener and conviction in the voice, right? Being loud and clear and speaking confidently. Great. Now, the last objective is we are going to understand how to leverage the opportunities to build relationships with parents post demo. After the demo session, we are having a parents teacher interaction. The demo, again, I'm repeating, the demo is of 1 hour. Out of that 1 hour, we take 45 minutes of demo, 40 to 45 minutes of demo with the child. After that time, we have a parent teacher interaction wherein we share the insights about the child. We share our feedbacks, We tell the parents what did we feel about the child, and we also take the feedback from the parent. Okay, so let's see. Parent interaction. Now, parent interaction also has 5 different parts. First is the opening. Second is you tell them about Planet Spark. Number 3 is the child's feedback that you share, and you also take feedback from the parent. And then Planet Spark's offering. And finally, at the end, you create urgency, and some of the next steps are also there. So let's start with opening, which is of 5 minutes hardly.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Yeah, so welcome to the parent-teacher meeting. This is the time where we will be spending time, just to know a little bit more about Planet Spark, about me, who's going to be Rudra's teacher. And, I'll be also sharing feedback with you. So thank you so much, first of all, for, sitting through the entire demo. I'm sure now our conversation could be extremely deep and more meaningful. So thank you for that. So let's begin. I think before I ask Rudra to leave, I know Rudra has been sitting for quite some time. I would request Rudra to, if you could share, Rudra, 3 key learnings from today's class. Okay, all right, go ahead. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much, Rudra. I'm so happy to hear what you have just shared. I feel like the objective of today's class has been achieved. And once again, you did really well, Rudra. So now you can take some break, go get some fresh air until I speak with your parents, okay? Right, thank you, Rudra. Okay, so ma'am and sir, first of all, I think I would just want to know how was your experience about the entire class? Any feedback for me or for the class? Happy to hear your thoughts on that.
Right. This was very simple. This was the place where the parent-teacher interaction started. And the first thing that she did was ask for the 3 key takeaways, which usually happens at the end of the demo session, isn't it? She asked for the child's 3 key takeaways, and then she asked the parent for their feedback for the class. How did the class went? Okay. Ask the parent, how did you like the class? How was the class? Would you like to give me any feedback for the class? Now comes the part 2, which is about Planet Spark. This will take a little longer because you are going to explain them about Planet Spark. What is Planet Spark all about? What all things happen in Planet Spark? I'm sorry. What all things happen in Planet Spark? And before telling them, ask them, try to get their own prior knowledge. So inquire about their prior knowledge and then tell them what Planet Spark is all about.
For both of you, that, what do you already know about Planet Spark? If you could just share that, anything you know about Planet Spark, where have you heard about us? And then I'll share more. Okay. All right, thank you. So yes, that's correct. Planet Spark does, provides online classes for English speaking and for confidence building. Let me share a bit more. So Planet Spark, in fact, is a global market leader in public speaking. Okay, what that means is that our presence is globally for sure, and you might not have heard any other, organization providing solution to this big problem that, how do we develop soft skills in students starting from young age itself, right? And that is what Planet Spark is trying to do. So we are a market leader in public speaking. Let me just show you some of the statistics. So as you can see, all these numbers on left-hand side, sir and ma'am, that we have been here, like Planet Spark has been here for 7 years, and you can see the world map here, right? So we've been able to reach 40,000 plus students all across the world, right? Especially across these 13 plus countries that are shown here. And we have helped them in attaining mastery in communication skills. Yeah? And
okay. So first you ask for,
I have a question.
Ask the parent what they already know about Planet Spark. Once they share it, then you start sharing what you know about Planet Spark, right? What you share. So this is the place, this is the time when you ask for the prior knowledge and then share the factual information. Of course, the factual information is there in the demo PPT itself. This is the third part. Or the second
part. How we do that is definitely one of the things that really stands us apart.
So this is the curriculum part. How we do it, how we create confident speakers at Planet Spark. This is our curriculum. Our expert curriculum is going to help us. Okay.
Art is our expert curriculum, which leads to mastery in communication. So our curriculum has different modules, as you can see on your screen. These are example of 3 such modules: storytelling, logical argumentation, and public performance. And there are many other, right? So all these modules, these range of modules, the idea is that how can we cover communication skills, right? And I do want to emphasize that usually when we hear about communication skills, we mostly think about speaking, right? However, communication skills also includes not just effective speaking, but also active listening, creative writing, and much more, right? And that's what you can see over here as well, that our modules cover these different kinds of skills, and we focus, each module will focus on building one such skill, and like building mastery. And yes, like there are some modules that you'll see here, right? And this is actually one of the questions I'm asked very often from some of the parents, that influence and persuasion, isn't that like too much for my child? He's only in 5th grade or so. So for that, I do want to share that we always start from the basic. So our students build solid foundation and then advance towards mastery, step by step, right? Like that's how our curriculum has been designed, that there are definitely different milestones that student has to achieve, and then they'll be able to proceed to the advanced concepts as well. Yeah. And of course, how do we do that? You would have seen it today itself, right? Like there were a lot of engaging activities in the classroom, in the class today. So we teach each and every concept using activities so that student engagement is high. And it's a well-researched point that, whenever there's high engagement, that's what leads to high impact learning as well, right? And of course, we do a lot of practice through real life example, right? So relevance is extremely important, and that's what we focus on. We always focus on application in real world, right? Like as you can see here as an example, like report writing, and then in report writing, we teach them about being a journalist, right? Being an editor, copywriter, which are very real life roles that people play in life. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so this is also one of the page in your curriculum, in your demo PPT. And you just explain the curriculum and how do we do this. You talk about the expert curriculum and also tell them that it's not like a child of 7 years or 8 years. How would he be talking about, how would he be learning about design thinking, influencing, and persuasion? So do not forget to tell them that we are going to start from the basic level and then we are going to move towards the advanced course, right? So it happens, it's a step-by-step process. No, I'm absolutely fine. Yes, so this is the third part where we talk about the group classes. I think somebody wrote about global club, isn't it? So we are going to talk about the group classes, practice classes, competitions that happens in Planet Spark, all these things, the details that what all we do in Planet Spark, right?
And lastly, one more thing that, usually I've heard parents say that, okay, you are offering 1:1 classes, but communication skills are mainly developed when, you interact with a larger audience, with more number of people. For that, I would like to share that we do provide the group practice classes. So while one-on-one classes focus on building those essential skills, right? So if I'm working with Rudra, I'll be helping him first understand what exactly is a debate, what are the structure of debates, and how can we frame our points in the most effective manner, how to provide an evidence for an argument, right? And once he has understood the basic elements of a debate, practiced it with me, that's when he would go to a group practice class where students from all over the world, all the students of Planet Spark, they come together and say, if it's a practice class under Debate Society, then they will be practicing debates on different topics and presenting to each other, right? So we do provide enough opportunities to the students to be able to showcase what they have been able to learn and practice at the same time. So that's definitely something that we focus on. And while I did mention about a lot of activities during the classes, right? So each and every module also culminates into a project. So again, I was talking about real life relevance. So we do also help students build 40 plus around like life projects in our course. Yeah, these are some of the examples of the projects that a lot of students have actually made. In fact, I would want to give you some examples. So I think you were both present, right, during the demo class and the trial class. And there was a speech that I showed Rudra in between, right? That was Ovya's speech. Ovya Singh, who's here on the left-hand side, she is a TEDx speaker, youngest TEDx speaker now, in fact, right? Similar to Ovya, we have Amar, we have Neha, and many more such students who have been able to, who have established their, file on global platforms, who have been able to talk to in front of a large audience and just like prove their mettle. On the right-hand side, in fact, you will see all these books are actually published by Planet Spark learners. Yes, these are our students only, those who have published these books. In fact, if you want to just like, note down any of the title and later on search, you'll find these on Flipkart and Amazon. So that's the impact, right? Like these are the proof points that I would just want to show. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. Right. So this was the place where she discussed about the projects and the group classes, the practice classes, right? So we have already talked about the expert curriculum. Now we are going to talk about what are the extra opportunities that the child will be getting at Planet Spark. So practice classes, projects, and ask questions if they have any. So is this all clear? Do you have any questions? And then move ahead to the third part. I never came across this PPT that Ishita explained. Would you like to just go through it? I can show you, no worries. Let me see. This is your demo PPT. Give me a second. Let me scroll down. So this is the ethos, pathos, logos. 3 key takeaways. This page is there. Okay. This page is there, which Ishita was showing. Okay. This is the curriculum page. Okay. You will be trained on the curriculum page as well. Don't worry. This group practice classes and competitions. Okay. Podcasting studio is there, Writers Guild is there, Debate Society, theater groups, Poetry Academy, comedy clubs, everything is written. You just have to follow it. Okay, you just have to read it from there. A few you can read, don't read everything, a few you can read. Then projects, live projects are there. Okay, now the OVR TED Talks, which she was showing, right? And then comes the feedback. Everything is there, don't worry. It's there in the demo PPT. Okay. Please share the PPT. Oh. The PPT is there in the handbook. It's already there. Just check. Now, part 3, child's feedback. Here, the child's feedback you have to give on the basis of the 5 pillars of public speaking, right? So let's see, how do you do this?
Okay. So hope there's no other question or doubt right now. Okay, so let's move forward. So now you would have seen that, towards the end, Rudra had prepared the speech, right? So this is the time where I would want to give feedback to you about Rudra, right? So these are some of the strengths, right? Like, some of the, you can say, skills that we always evaluate students on, or rather than evaluation, I would say that we and try to understand that what is it? What are those innate natural strengths that the student has, right? The child has. And I must say Rudra has shown early signs of public speaking success. Some of the strengths that I could witness was his eye contact and confidence. Oh my God, like I have to say, I think I did say it earlier also to Rudra, but when he presented, 11-year-old student being able to present without any hesitation and, with so much of confidence, that was just amazing to see. Other than that, I think his speech content was really good. The thought structure that he had was amazing. I could recall some of the points he had mentioned. He had written down about in his speech, that he used an anecdote or a real life example from ozone layer and its effect especially in Southeastern Asian countries, and how it was just becoming a major concern all over the world. And that was amazing. So he was able to give an evidence, and not just that, he was also able to structure his point really well under ethos, pathos, and logos. So I think from there, I'm going to say that yes, thought structure is something that was really good. So yeah, I think mainly these are certain areas where I feel Rudra was doing exceptionally well. I'll pause. Anything that you would want to add, that you saw Rudra doing really well, I would love for you to share that. All right. Yes, absolutely. Okay. And I think, yeah, so talking about the weakness, I do feel that we can work on facial expressions and hand gestures a bit. He was giving a smile almost all the time. That was great. But just, how can we change our facial expressions as to what we are saying? For example, when he was talking about saving nature and ozone layer depletion and everything, that's a serious topic, and that required him to have more serious expressions, right? So how to change his expressions dynamically is something that we can work on. And I think overall, just his fluency or the pace with which he was speaking, there was certain times when he was really fast and some of the time when he was slower. So I think that is also something that we can work on. Yeah. Okay. So anything to add? Or do you agree with my feedback? Does it make sense? All right. Amazing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Right. So, Jacob, no, this is not a week 2 training. This is the week 1 training. I think you are on the wrong platform, a wrong link, I would say. Okay. Practice the call confirmation when it is about mock 2 and mock 3. Mock 2 and mock 3, why do you need a practice? You're already doing assignments for each day. That's your practice. Okay.
Okay.
Should we explain the 5 pillars of public speaking at the beginning or at the end? You tell me. You must have seen the PPT. You tell me. You must be much well versed. Because I have not seen the PPT for a very long time. You tell me. No, I'm just kidding. I have also seen the PPT. Yes, it is in the beginning. It's in the beginning. When the demo class starts, you have the emotional request game. Yes. So that one, that is the one where you explain body language, confidence, and voice modulation. Yes, you can start doing mock 1 today itself. No worries, Vivek. At the beginning. Got it, ma'am. Okay, where to approach for the link? No worries, Jacob. I think you can mail it, okay, to TX training. Just a second. Please give me a minute, teachers. Yes, Vivek. So here, this is the first part where you start highlighting child's strengths and you also discuss about the areas of improvement. Please do not mention it as a weakness. Try to mention it as areas of improvement and ask for parents' validation also. So do you agree with my feedback or would you like to add something to my feedback? Okay, try to ask for some validation. Okay. This is another part of the child's feedback. Let's see.
Okay. So yes, so based on this feedback, I would also be giving a detailed feedback to Ruth.
Okay. So the first feedback she has already given on the 5 pillars of public speaking: facial expression, hand gestures, eye contact, all these things. Okay. Areas of improvement also she has discussed. Now, apart from this, after the demo class is conducted, we fill out a form. Okay. We mark it as conducted. Parent is gone, tata, bye-bye, gone. Okay. Then on our LMS, there is a pop-up. You mark it as demo conducted. Okay. Once you mark it as conducted, okay, submit. Then there is a small form where you have to write a few things about the child. Few insights. You just have to, there are radio buttons. Okay. So you have to choose the best, like very good, exceptionally well, or not so good. You have to rate the child in that manner. So all the descriptions will be given. You just have to follow. That is a detailed description that will create a detailed description for the child, and that feedback, that is a detailed feedback, will be shared with the child as well as the counselor, whoever is attached with that demo. Okay, let's see.
Rudra, on the 5 pillars of public speaking. Let me just, share the evaluation with you, and you will also be receiving a detailed diagnostic report from us on the same. So the 5 pillars of public speaking, as you can see here, are first, body language; second, voice; third, confidence; fourth, fluency; and fifth, thought structure. So I think for body language, I would say he is really good. But of course, we can do much, much better, as I've already explained, how to be more dynamic with the body language, using use of gestures and everything. So there I would give him good, and of course, he can move towards an excellent. In voice, I would actually give him very good, because yes, he was able to modulate his voices. He was able to, pause at the right places. So I really like that, especially when he was giving speech. So where he had to leave an impact on the audience, he paused for a slightly longer time. And at other times, he was speaking at a good pace. Other than that, I think confidence I've already shared. I think he's already excellent in terms of confidence. And we can leverage that, it's absolutely amazing when a child is just not afraid of trying out new things. And that's where confidence comes in. So that's something that we will definitely leverage for Rudra. Thought structure, as I already shared, it's really good. I think it's very good for now. Of course, we can improve on it by giving him more frameworks to be able to organize his thought. That would again be easier for him. And he's a quick learner. I've already seen that. So he'll be able to adapt also really well using those frameworks. And lastly, fluency. I think fluency is decent right now. That definitely needs to be improved. Like where to pace, how, and how to speak in a way that the words are flowing. So right now, I could hear in his speech the clarity was a little less, and he would pronunciation of certain words also need to be improved. So I think that is something that we can work on. Yeah. Anything that you would want to add here, or question anything?
Okay. So here she talks about the detailed feedback, and she also talks about how we are going to leverage the different skills of public speaking, and she evaluates the child on the various pillars. Okay. These things should be done during the demo video. Okay. 1 second. Is not so good, highlight the problems, Husna. No, you don't have to be manipulative. There has to be something good in that, right? In that child. Every child has some or the other strength. Some strength. Maybe it might not be regarding English speaking, but he might be having some other strength. Every child has something good in him, right? So highlight that. And then talk about the weakness also. However, speaking about the language part, the English spoken, there are few things that we need to work upon, and then you can elaborate. Okay. Okay. And these days, you don't know, the children are very smart. Okay. Part 4. This is Planet Spark's offering, and this is something that you need to be very, very careful about. Please listen to this video very carefully.
Is that so? I've already shared the feedback, right? And these are the 5 pillars of public speaking that we focus in our classrooms as well. So mastering these skills, we believe that would open doors. But right now, what I see is there are 2 missing links, right, to be able to open those doors in the future. One is that of a personal mentor. So while yes, Rudra is really good, and he's going to a really good school. Like I really like. I mean, I can see that, right? The way he was just speaking. So I'm sure like his school is also doing a lot of things. However, these softer aspects, softer skills require dedicated feedback. And I could see, I was sharing it just right now also, right, that he's a quick learner. So whenever I was giving him a feedback, he was able to implement it. So that's a great skill, right? Quick continuous learning or being able to adapt quickly is a great skill. And that is something that we can leverage where, as a personal mentor, I'll be giving him feedback and he'll be working on that. But that would be extremely dedicated approach, right? Which sometimes is difficult to find outside just because, bandwidth issue or something else. So here in the one-on-one classes, I think that need would be fulfilled. And personalized curriculum, which I think I've already given you an overall a zoomed out lens towards how our curriculum has been designed. But however, of course, we'll be talking about it in detail in a bit. So yes, so you will be provided with a personal mentor, who is me, for Rudra. And my promise is that, yes, as I already mentioned, there would be definitely a lot of devotion from my side. I believe in operating with strength-based growth approach. What that means is that we have to leverage Rudra's strength. If his thought structure is so well, we have to see that how can we use his confidence and thought structure to be able to work on his fluency. So that's the approach that we'll take. We have to make the child feel at all times that, he can do it, she can do it. And that's something that we work on. And of course, I've shared that I'll be sharing consistent feedback with Rudra that will help him improve. Yeah, so yes, so one part would be taken care by me as his mentor. What we would need from you, of course, parents do play an important role, and I think we would want your feedback, like regular feedback, to me, to him when he's performing, because I've shared that, every class there would be certain activities and hence some output. Like today, he created a speech, even in a 1-hour class. Similarly, there would be different activities. So of course, we would request your feedback and constant encouragement, which I can see both of you are like you're extremely supportive of Rudra. So that's great to see. And rest you can leave to me. I'll be doing.
Yes. So this was the part. Now
Is
you
that-
tell me, what all did she talk about in this video? You tell me. What was the promise she made? Someone? Okay, work on the weaknesses. Yes, we will be trying to leverage to be his support. Dedicated feedback. Yes, dedicated feedback. Yes. One-on-one session, positive feedback, and personalized curriculum. Very good. Yes. So basically, she promised that I, being the demo teacher, I will only be the regular class teacher. She promised that. And then she also promised about a constructive feedback and a regular feedback and a personalized curriculum according to the needs of Rudra or whatever the child name is. Okay. Personal mentor, and she gave good fee. Okay, fine. Yes. She would like to be his teacher. No, I am only going to be the teacher because I have taken the demo. Only I have to be the teacher. It's not like ensure the parent that it is not like I'm taking the demo and some other teacher will be coming and taking the regular classes. It's not like that. Okay. If I have taken the demo, I'm only going to take this one. Sorry, Alicia, I'm not supposed to give the attendance link before 1:15. I'm not supposed to. Will help him grow and move ahead with confidence. Okay, very good. And also she discussed about some of the requirements from the parents. What were the requirements from the parents? Okay, continuous feedback. Yeah, absolutely. Weekly feedback. It's not weekly. I'll tell you, it happens after every 10 or 20 days. Okay, after every 20 sessions, there is a PTM, which happens, parents teacher meeting, and you have to take the feedback from the parent and you have to log into the system. I mean, log those feedbacks into the system. Absolutely. And of course, support. Very good.
So
great. So these were the things which were discussed in Planet Spark's offering. I'm so sorry. So she promised to be the personal mentor, and she also said that I'll be giving constant feedbacks. I would also expect regular feedbacks from your side. Second part of Planet
for
Spark
the personalized curriculum, I do want to share that, because I do realize it will take a lot of time also. We will not be discussing it today itself. What you saw was the zoom out lens of the entire curriculum. But in order to dig deeper and understand what exactly would work best for Rudra, for that, our expert counselors will be reaching out to you. And what they will be doing is, they will be further analyzing Rudra's strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, so of course I have also shared feedback, but they would also be they're really expert with be able to identify and evaluate, and that's what they'll be doing. And of course, then this is something I've already mentioned. Then based on the feedback, their analysis, they will be creating a customized learning curriculum to achieve Rudra's future vision. Yeah.
Okay. So this was the place where she discussed about the personalized curriculum. The curriculum will be specially based on what the child needs. Okay. So this is the second part of the Planet Spark's offering. So what is Planet Spark offering to the parents? a personal mentor, a personalized curriculum, and of course, regular feedbacks.
Everything takes time. So for that reason, I'm going to recommend for his complete transformation our excellence course. And this excellence course is a course that comprises of 165 classes, live classes. And of course, with that comes in 165 group practice classes. Also, and access to global community. You have already seen that our students are present all across the world. So, we keep doing competitions, sessions, and all these things for our global community. There's a proper platform that we have from where the child can access resources and everything. And they also get to take quizzes every day, which is a major hit amongst all children. And they can be part of global clubs. And what we do guarantee is that, yes, there would be definitely, Rudra will emerge, or his personality would evolve. He'll be a fluent, confident communicator, right? Of course, great things do take time, and hence 165 classes. It would be really unfair if I promise that, I will be able to transform Rudra in just like 10 classes, 20 classes. No, all these things does take time, especially communication skills, something that we use every day, but yet we do not work consciously every day. So that does take time. And yeah, towards the end of the course, he would also be provided with a certificate of appreciation. So yeah.
Okay, so this was the part where she said that I would be recommending the 165 session course, which will be, so any big change or any big transformation does not happen in one day or 1 week, right? It takes a little bit of time, and for that reason, I would recommend, as a Rudra's teacher, I would recommend 165 sessions, which is known as the excellence course, for the betterment and the development of the child in a slow and steady pace. Great. Now, she also mentioned about SparkX also, isn't it? Now, what is SparkX? This was a question which was, continuously coming from day one. What is SparkX? How do we do that? So SparkX is basically a tool which you can use it in the demo sessions, also in the regular classes. So earlier it was only in the regular classes. Nowadays we have it in the demo session also. The last final showcase, remember, where the child has to give his speech, that we can do it in the SparkX. Okay, that we can do it in the SparkX, and we can ask the child to record himself. That will actually help you and help the parent to have an instant output of what he has done in this 1 hour session. Okay, so that's very good, and that's an instant gratification that a parent gets, right? So after every class, teacher usually provides a topic to the students where they have to create a video using the SparkX creator tool on the platform. This video is used to evaluate students' progress and showcase student learning to parents. Okay. Now, so how to use the SparkX feature in the demo class? So see, it's now getting a must in the SparkX in the demo classes to use the SparkX tool. How does it look like? How does your LMS look like when you are on a demo class? I'll be showing you. Use the SparkX feature in the demo class to show the parents how their student will be creating the videos in classes and apply the learning. Okay, let's watch.
We will be just learning about how can we help students to create Spark videos online during a demo class. Okay, so for this, I would want you to focus on my screen. So as you can see, this is my LMS. You will also have a platform just like this once you become a teacher with Planet Spark. On the right hand side, you can see there are different icons. One is for SparkX, then there is the other one for take assessment, book counseling session, and so on, right? So once the student has prepared the speech, after you have explained the student about, say, ethos, pathos, and logos. Now, once the student is ready with his or her speech, what you can do is you can tell the student that, hey, we are, we'll be also recording your speech now. So create some excitement, generate enthusiasm, and then proceed further. So for that, what you will be doing, step 1 is go to this red color icon called SparkX on the right hand side. My cursor is just right there, right over here right now. So I'll click on SparkX. It will show you this pop-up that go ahead, share instant topics related to today's class. So, if you have already discussed about what is the topic that student wants to speak about, so just click on yes. It will ask you to write down any 3 topics. These are the 3 topics that I had written. Let me show you how the screen is Otherwise, topic 1, 2, 3. So here, suppose here the student has chosen the topic pollution. So I'll write that. And then just to fill this up, you can quickly write down 2 other topics. That's okay. You can tell the student that you can ignore the rest of the 2 topics and continue with the one that the child has chosen. Once you write down all the topics, click on submit. Now, when you click on submit, it will show you topics saved successfully. Now, how do we guide the student to take a SparkX video? So, guide the student to take a SparkX video. The student would okay, it's time to SparkX. And once that pop-up has received, they will be able to see on their right-hand hand a red icon called SparkX. Okay, ask them to go to that red icon just like how you did. Once the
Okay, here you will see that the sound is very low. So I'll just tell you how does this work. So the previous part which you were watching was the teacher's LMS. How will it look like in the teacher's LMS, right? Now this is a student's with screen. The student's screen would look like this, okay? And there is a SparkX button on the right-hand side. He just has to click on the SparkX. You have to instruct him that I have given you the topics. You have chosen one topic. You just click on that same topic. If you have chosen climate change, click on climate change and press yes. That's it. You have to guide the child through it. So when the child clicks on SparkX, this pop-up will come and you will get 3 options. The child will get 3 options, out of which he has to choose one, click on yes. And after clicking on yes, this is the window that appears. You have start, you have stop, you have upload and preview. Now in start, you can, when you press on start, your video recording will start. Okay. And there will be a black radio button which will show on the top. Like this. Okay. And once you are done, once the child is done with his speech, tell them to click on stop. And if you want to see the preview, you can also click on preview. And once you are satisfied, you can directly upload. Once you click on upload, the video will be uploaded to your LMS, and from where you can create a link. You don't have to create a link. There will be links, different links. You just have to copy that link and you can send it to the parent on WhatsApp or on message, on text message, anything, whichever you like. Okay. So this was the video. So this was where, I'm so sorry. So this was the SparkX tool. Now, I hope you don't have any question about SparkX. Do you have any question about SparkX? Do they get evaluated on the basis of this video during regular classes? It's not an evaluation tool. However, I would say there is an activity score which is being made. You will be taught, you will be trained on that. What exactly is activity score? I can show you some, okay, I'm not able to show you right now. Your students' activity score should show on your LMS also. Now that activity score is basically a parameter to check whether the student is engaged with the Planet Spark activities or not. What are the activities? Like word wisdom is there. There will be a word for every day. It will change every day. You have to understand the meaning. The meanings will be given. Synonyms will be given. There will be few antonyms and few sentences. 2 sentences are also made. Now you have to read this. The child has to do this. You don't have to do it. The child has to read it and he has to. So you have to instruct the child to do all these things so that his activity score is intact. Okay. And what are the benefits of activity score? That you will come to know. Okay, now let's move on to the last part, and that is the next steps. Now here you have one video which clearly tells you what are the next steps. So there are 4 things that she will be discussing over here. Three or 4 things. Let's see what she discussed.
I've been sharing this that yes, I will be his personal mentor, and the reason we have that is because we have a demo expert policy. Where that policy comes in is basically we strongly believe that a demo teacher and a student, we build a bond, right? And when we build a bond, there's some rapport built. It becomes easier for me to understand his needs, to be able to provide him what he needs, and then also to be able to challenge him. because that's also an important role for a teacher. So that is why I would be the class teacher only. So yeah, so I would want to know that, what would be your preferred timings for Rudra so that I can block my slots accordingly. All right, 6 p.m. Okay, weekday 6 p.m. All right. So as you're aware that, like just like Rudra, many other students also go to school in the morning. So 5 to 7 p.m. is a really hot time, I would say, like a time when almost all the classes are happening. However, I can check right now. I do have 2 slots for 6 p.m., 2 to 3 slots for 6 p.m. right now. But I am also taking some of the other demos, so I hope that those will not be filled. For that, I think I would definitely encourage you to, close this ASAP when you meet our expert counselor. Yeah. And coming to that only, so you will be speaking with our expert counselor. So can you tell me, like, a preferred slot when you would want to speak with the counselor? Yeah, you will be working on the personalized curriculum, of course. We'll get to know more about that. Okay, so 3 p.m. tomorrow? Yeah. All right, amazing. Great. I'm so glad you picked tomorrow because I'm also going to share something. So we also offer Confidence Champion discount coupon to students based on their performance. And, I am going to definitely recommend this coupon for Rudra. So you will also be receiving an email from me where this coupon code would be provided. And when you meet your expert counselor tomorrow, you can share the coupon code. I have to tell you something. Please do have your call with the expert counselor ASAP, like tomorrow itself. Reason being, this coupon would be valid for 48 hours only, right? As you can see on my screen as well. So, it will get expired if we don't use it, if you don't avail it in the next 48 hours. So I would definitely urge you to, like do have that call with the expert counselor and, make your decision as soon as possible. Okay. All right. And that brings us to the end. So as I mentioned earlier as well, diagnostic report will be emailed, to you after this session. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing Rudra in my classes and, for him to become a confidence champion. Right. Okay. I'll thank you so much for your time. Any questions or doubt that you have that I can help you with?
Okay. So this was the last part where the teacher tells you the different steps. So what did she mention? What 4 things did she mention? Tell me. Okay, she will be the personal educator. Okay, the challenges, preferred times for Rudra. Personal educator is correct. What would be your preferable slots? Okay. Then discount coupon. Okay, very good. And yeah, so when she asked about the time slots from the parents, there itself, she said that as my slots are getting filled very quickly, so I would request you to make the decision quickly so that my slots do not get filled, and that you can create a subtle urgency over there. And discount coupon will also create an urgency over there because you are going to tell them that so she said that when would you like to have the counseling session? So the parent probably said that tomorrow. Okay, great. That it's good that you have booked it for tomorrow because the discount coupon that I'm going to provide you will be only valid for 48 hours. And this is true for every parent. Every parent will get a discount coupon code. Okay, yes. Please close the deal ASAP as her slots were getting filled. Yeah, you can just like subtly you have to convey that very subtle in a subtle manner. Just tell them that I have very few slots left now, and those slots are also getting filled very quickly. So I would just request you to take the make up your mind or take the decision as soon as possible, because also I'm going to give you a discount coupon code after your counseling session is over. So when are you planning to have your counseling session? Ask them. And in case if they are having it within 2 days, then it is fine. If they are saying that, no, next week I'll have the counseling session, try to tell them that, ma'am, by that time, first thing, my slots will be full. Second, the discount coupon will expire. It's only valid for 48 hours. So if possible, try to make it within these 2 days. Just try to take out hardly 15 to 20 minutes, and that will be more than enough. It's not about changing their mind. They should be making up their mind right after the demo. There's no point in changing their mind, right? Okay, so yes, 4 things that she discussed. Demo teacher will be the class teacher, ask for the preferable slots, tell them that there is a counseling session, ask for the preferable time. If they say that it is within 2 days, fine enough. It is not within 2 days, tell them that try to make it within 2 days, because I am going to share a discount coupon, which will be only valid for 48 hours. And also mention about the diagnostic report. Okay. When you are mentioning about the discount coupon, that time only you tell them that after I fill up the diagnostic report, after I fill up the detailed diagnostic report for Rudra, then there will be a discount coupon which I'll be referring for Rudra, and that will only be valid for 48 hours. Just inform them, and then that will create a sense of urgency. I think that will do. Okay, so these are the 4 parts of the last part of your PTI. Okay, always remember the opening part about Planet Spark, where you discuss about the Planet Spark and you ask for their prior knowledge also. Give the child feedback based on the 5 pillars of public speaking. Then tell them what Planet Spark offers, the promise of the demo teacher being the class teacher. Also the practice classes, group classes, the SparkX and all those things, the projects, global exposure. There are lots of activities which are going on. So all those things you have to mention. And then lastly, just give them, create a little bit of urgency so that they can take the decisions quickly. Otherwise, procrastination is something which is in our blood. That's Indianness. Okay. Ask about the exact percentage relief on the fees using the discount coupon. That will only be generated after I fill up the discount coupon, diagnostic report. I said that. After I fill up the diagnostic report, a discount coupon will be generated, which I'll be sharing with you. And I'm surely going to recommend that for Rudra. Which will be valid only for 48 hours. Regarding fees, regarding discount, you don't need to discuss anything with the parent. Okay? Great. Now, I'm going to ask you some very targeted questions. Okay? Some basic scenarios. Now, you have conducted a demo class. Listen very carefully. Okay? You have conducted a demo class with an 8-year-old kid, and he's in grade 3. And after the demo finishes, in the parent-teacher interaction, the parent says, I like how the class went. Inaya is very happy, but she is just in grade 3. I think the curriculum is too advanced for her. And what is the need to do this program at this age? She's very small. What would you say in that scenario? Yes, Noyanika? Please unmute.
In such a case, I will tell the parent that our curriculum has been designed in a way that your child will be able to cope up with the initial easier methods of learning the public speaking skills, and eventually as the child evolves through our course, we will give a difficult method of learning public speaking. Initially it will.
Okay, I understood. So I understood, but try to make it in this manner. Say that we are going to start according to the level of competency of the child. So the Planet Spark curriculum starts from the very basic level, which matches with the competency of the child. So no need to worry. We are going to follow a step-by-step approach, and as I have already told you, it's a growth-based approach that we are following. So it will be a slow and a stagnant, a proper process that we are going to go through. Okay, so just explain them that there is a practical and pragmatic approach to the studies, to the learning that we are going to do here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Let's move on to the second scenario. 1 second. So second scenario is Again, you have a 13-year-old kid, grade 8 student. You have conducted a demo class. After the demo, the parent is telling, ma'am, my child can speak basic English. You have seen during the class. He's average in his class. The curriculum, I think, is very different from the school curriculum. How will it help him how will it help him if I enroll him into this program? If this is the question, what would you answer? Yes, Noburupa ma'am.
Ma'am, in this case, I would only say that public speaking skills and creative writing ability has got nothing to do with a set standard or curriculum that the school teaches. It's a very generalized skill that your child can incorporate in his school learning. So if he learns creative writing ability or speaking, I'm sure he's going to be able to incorporate in other scenarios or other other skills.
Absolutely, yes. So basically, it's not about only public speaking. It's going to have it's going to involve various spheres of a student's life, and it is going to improve. And the whole curriculum is designed in such a manner that your child is not only going to learn spoken English, but he is also going to learn how to groom himself, how to develop his personality, and the basic things like problem solving, and understanding a situation, growth mindset, positive mindset. So all these things will help him to grow as an individual, as a student also. And a student needs these kind of approaches for his studies. So I'm sure this is going to be very, very helpful in his academics. Also, if you are really since you are worried about the academics, I would also like to tell you there are lots of grammatical portions also in the curriculum which are included. Okay, so in this manner, the parent is also like, okay, I want the conventional approach for my child. Grammar to hai nahi, there is no grammar, no noun, no tenses. Then you can tell them, don't worry. The curriculum also includes the academic portions, but apart from the academics, so public speaking and creative writing is something more than your academics. It's not only going to help him in English as a subject, but it is also going to help him in other subjects. Right? Like we are going to talk about memory techniques. It will help him in subjects like history, civics, geography, to keep things in mind for a longer time. Then we are also talking about design thinking. We are also talking about logical argumentation. That will help him in debating skills. It will help him in mathematics, problem solving. It will help him in different spheres and different subjects in his academics. Right? So this is something you can add. Noburupa ma'am, very nicely explained. Wonderful. Third scenario that I have for you, I'll just quickly share it. So you have conducted a demo with a 10-year-old student who is in grade 5. And after the demo, parent says, would Ritvik not learn better in an offline setting? I think offline setting would be better. He's so shy. I don't think it will help him. It will help to enroll him into a one-on-one online class. So he's saying that one-on-one online class is not going to help him to boost his confidence. Yes, Falguni ma'am.
Ma'am, in this case, I would like to remind those parents about the learning opportunity that he's going to have in the global club. Like the child can interact with different countries, means children from different countries, and they speak different languages.
Absolutely.
So instead of having 25 kids in a room, so he will get more opportunity and more people to explain his own thoughts, and those curriculums are designed for these kind of kids only, so that they yes, thank you.
Absolutely, very nicely spoken. Yes, we can all obviously tell them about the practice classes where there will be group classes. There will be lots of children. When he will start speaking in front of them, that shyness will automatically go with time, with lots of practice. And of course, I am there as a personal mentor. I'm always there. And there will be another teacher in the practice classes who will be, guiding him through, who will be giving him feedbacks, constructive feedback, which will help him to, know where, what parts he is lacking in, or what kind of improvement does he need. So those things will obviously help him. And it will, try to reduce the shyness of the child as well. Okay. So scenario number 4, last scenario, and the session is over. You have conducted a demo class with an adult learner who has 2 years of work experience. And after the demo, she says, I know how to speak English, but it is the fluency that I need to work on. How will this program help me? Yes, Seema ma'am.
Ma'am, in this scenario, we can talk about the Planet Sparks offering. Like though in this scenario, it's already been mentioned that she's already having an experience, and but in this scenario, I will surely go ahead with sharing up the Planet Sparks offering, like personal mentor, personalized curriculum, then excellence course, in which we can mention that yes, SparkX is there, in which again then a creator tool is also there. So he will be able to move ahead and just shine, and that's it, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. I would like to throw some light on this as well. Give me 2 minutes. Here we can talk about the AI tool that will be generating how many times you have smiled, how many times you have used the hand gestures, and the graph will show how you have been performing in your past SparkX videos. So very nice point mentioned by Seema ma'am. Yes, SparkX tool is going to help you in understanding how much are you developing in your fluency, because there is an AI tool which will be given to you on your dashboard, which will also help you to see how my public speaking is improving. Of course, there are lots of things regarding fluency, but if you would have seen in your demo PPT, it's already given there. Okay, I will show you. It's in the place where we are talking about the curriculum. Okay, the expert curriculum: storytelling, logical argumentation, public performance, adventure writing, presentation skills, story writing, charismatic oration, design thinking, creative expression, influence and persuasion, opinion writing, and biographing, report. So these are writing parts, but influence and persuasion and charismatic oration. Okay, so being a podcaster, we will be also having voiceover techniques. We will be having podcasting sessions on podcasting. We'll also learn how to become a sports commentator and all these things. But there are many things how to become a charismatic speaker. So you can just follow those parts. I'm just following this one. I'll just show you. Because I know these are some of the things which you cannot remember every time. Okay, so I'm just talking about this part. How should I go that side? It's not working. Yeah. I'm talking about the charismatic oration. You can talk about this. You can also talk about the creative expression, creative thinker, theater artist. We will also have MyMac. So MyMac will not help in through fluency, but at least it will help you in expressing yourself. And then you can also talk about storytelling will also help you. Public performances will help you. Slam poetry, stand-up comedies, being a communicator. All these things we are going to help you with your fluency. Okay, so this is the last scenario, and I have pasted the attendance link. Quickly fill up the attendance link, and then I'll talk about the mocks. Okay, give me a second, please. Somebody was asking me about the mock. Okay, 1 second. I'll just share the mock details with you all. So mock details are in your teacher's handbook. First, let me go ahead. This is your teacher's handbook. I hope all of you have completed your video course assessment. For that, you have to go to the F section of your teacher's handbook. There is a video course, there is a video there. You have to watch the video, give the course assessment. There is a Google form. If you click on this link, you will get a Google form. You have to answer a few questions. Now, mock 1, yes, you can start doing it from now onwards till tomorrow 7 p.m. Tomorrow 7 p.m. Is it clear? You have the presentation deck also of my day 1. Day 1, I think I discussed. Day 1 or I think day 3. Day 3 I discussed, yes. The deadlines also I showed you. The mock 1 deadline is on Friday 7 p.m. After Friday 7 p.m. You cannot submit your video. Just a minute, I'll just find it out. Yeah. Okay. So mock 1, mock 2, there is an option of junior and the option between junior or adult demo, and mock 3 is mandatory. Mock 1, mock 2, mock 3, all are mandatory. Only in the mock 2, you have an option between junior and adult demo. The deadlines are here on your screen. Sorry. The deadlines are here on the screen. Yesterday, most of you had left the session. I don't know why. You might have missed it. So the mock 1 deadline is Friday 7 p.m. Please try to finish it off by 7 p.m. Mock 2, it's a junior adult option. I already told you. So in case if you are choosing the junior one, you have to do it within 3 to 5, and if you are choosing the adult one, you have to do it within 6 to 8. Now it's not necessary that you have to follow this, so I would rather tell you 8 p.m. is the deadline. Before 8 p.m. you try to submit your mock 2. Mock 3, the deadline is Monday 7 p.m. so you can submit it anytime after you have already submitted mock 2. You can submit it anytime after mock 3. Sorry, you can submit it after anytime after 8 p.m. Saturday, mock 3, right? I hope I'm clear. Can we finish all the mocks by tomorrow? Please don't do that. In case if it is an urgency, please mail it to the training team and then do it so that your videos do not get discarded. Please, for your safety, just mail it to the training team and then do it together. But I would not suggest you do it together, please. Your mail might get missed and your video might get discarded. Don't do it. Don't take any risks, right? Yes, Tehri, what is the question? Please unmute. Tehreem, I can't hear you. No. Hina, there is nothing other mandatory. Mock 1, mock 2, and mock 3, apart from these 3, and video assessment, there is no other thing which is like mandatory for you. Subjects of mock 2, I have already explained. The trainings were only the explanation of mocks. Mocks have been designed so that you can revise whatever you had done in your training sessions, 4 training sessions. That's it. Saturday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. How many days OJT? First, you get onboarded, please. First, you get onboarded, you will get your OJT. Not able to see the recorded classes from teacher's handbook. Which day? Day 3 and day 4 is not there. Day 4, you have already attended. Day 3, I can give it to you. Day 3, I can give it to you. This is the adult one. And this is the junior one. No, not for the below assignment. Yes, Paika. I told you only for the sorry, I'm missing out something. Yes, I told you for the quiz. I did not say for the assignment. I did not. Krishna Priya. What's the issue? Yes, of course, you are going to be evaluated. If you're not able to clear it, you will be trained again. You won't be onboarded, and on that particular week, you'll have to repeat. Day 3, I have given to you. Dr. Ishu, I have already given. Krishna Priya, what is the issue? I did not get. Krishna Priya. What's the issue? Please tell me. Score of quiz 4 after some. It's okay, no worries. No mail regarding. Okay. Understood. Mocks should be given in laptop, not in mobile phones. Any other questions? You can raise your hands. Or you can write in the chat section. That would be quick, actually. Takes less time. Can we complete mock 3 on Monday? Yes, absolutely. You can do it on Monday. Just do it before 7 p.m. Or Sunday. Yes, you can do it on Sunday also. Mock 1 and mock 2, they have provided video. But mock 3, can you provide us with any reference video? You won't need it. You will, once you are used to know, you will be able to. Mock 3, mock 2 also you don't have any such video, reference video. How to give mock 1 they have given. How to give mock 2 they have not given. Mock 2 junior is given, mock 2 senior is given. How to give mock 2 is not given. How to give mock 1 is given, so that you understand first mock how to give, and then you will know how to give mocks. Even if I don't get mail regarding mocks, can I start giving it from the handbook? Absolutely, yes. You don't have to wait for the mock, for the mails. It's given in your handbook. You have to follow your handbook. I told you handbook is your Bible. In the video course assessment, is it necessary to give all correct answers? Okay, you can give any answers, whichever you find it to be. It's for your practice, no? You need to know the working. I'm sure you would not deliberately give wrong answers, right? Okay. In the video course assessment, okay, that's done. Ma'am, it's okay to leave if the session is completed. Sunny, you can leave the class. If you don't have any queries regarding mocks, you can leave. Anyone who has a query regarding mock for tomorrow, you can ask me. I'm here for another 5 minutes.
Ma'am, tomorrow can we join in this link?
In this link? For what?
Like for mock.
Ashia, ma'am, you are asking me how to join the mock today on day 4?
No, ma'am. Like regarding any question is there, so tomorrow same link can we join? Training will be there tomorrow?
There is no training, dear. There is only 4 training. The training is over. First week training is over. From tomorrow, you are going to give mocks.
Okay. After completing 3 mocks, again we will join for training.
After completing, why after completing? Before also you can join. Monday, 2 p.m. you have another training. That is week 2 training. I don't know. How could you miss these things? I don't understand. You should not be missing these things. Day 1, I had discussed what is your schedule, right? I had clearly discussed your schedule will be this. This is week 1. Please take a screenshot if you are still not opened the teacher's handbook. I really can't help. I can see some of the teachers have yet not, gone through the
Hello,
teacher's
ma'am.
handbook. Please open 1 second, please. Let me complete. Week 1 schedule is this, and this is the week 2 schedule. Okay.
Ma'am, after completing this mock and scoring well only, we will get for second training.
No.
Go for second.
No, that
Anything.
doesn't affect. You can join the week 2 training even before the results are given to you.
Ma'am, excuse me.
Yes.
Hello. Ma'am,
Yes.
can we do the mock 1 today itself, just now after the training?
I answered your question. Yes.
And ma'am, the mock 2 on 3 to 5 and 6 to 8 on Saturday. That's the timing for mock 2.
That's the usual slot basically given to you, but I can understand sometimes you are in the office, you cannot record yourself. So basically, I would rather say that the deadline is 8 p.m. Before 8 p.m., try to finish it.
But
That's
mock 2, we have to do it on the Saturday only, morning Saturday, not before that.
Yes.
Not on the Friday.
before that. No, Friday night you can do it after 7 p.m. After you
After
have
7.
finished mock 1 and 7 p.m. is also over. After 7 p.m. you can, because it is written deadline, right? So you are going by the words. You are
Okay,
not.
but Friday,
Yes.
Friday morning, can we do the mock 2? Friday morning or afternoon?
No.
Okay, but only after 7 we have to.
Only after 7 p.m.
Oh.
Okay. Any more questions?
Ma'am, in this handbook only we will receive mock link.
Please raise your hands. Otherwise, you 2-3 people will be talking together. These are basic protocols which you should learn, and in the coming week also you will be following these things. Yes, Faika ma'am. Please
Ma'am,
unmute.
can I? Ma'am, this mock link we will receive in handbook, teacher handbook.
Arshia ma'am, first thing, I have discussed all these things. I don't know why there is confusion from your end. Moreover, I asked Faika ma'am to ask her question. Your question has already been answered. Please wait till Faika ma'am asks her question, then I'll answer your question. Yes, Faika ma'am.
So I have already given the below assignment yesterday, but I have a little bit of question, like, can we give some of the examples of the heroes or of their, like I have given the example of MS Dhoni and Ronaldo for the feedback only. I have a little bit confusion over there.
In the
that
mock?
I am for the mock. Yeah.
If it's an open question, yes, you can. But if it is a closed question, you have to follow a script, or you have to follow a particular speech of Ovia or of Greta's speech. Then you have to follow it accordingly. You're
Okay,
getting
so
my point?
there was the feedback for the Rudra itself. So I have given the example of Ronaldo and for the MS Dhoni, that how they use their hands, how they use their expression, and how they giving a pause after some time.
Yes, you can
Like,
do that. Feedback you're talking about. Yes, you
Yes.
can customize your feedback as per your choice.
Okay, and for the other mocks, I mean, for the other classes we are going to get, can we also use the feedback over there also?
Yes, absolutely.
Like this, like we can use some of the heroes like MS Dhoni or Ronaldo.
Why not? Why not? There are so many great examples like Daniel Pink, Simon Sinek. Then I would
Like
say
Barack Obama. I love Barack Obama's speeches because I am a big fan of him. So
for voice modulation, you can give Daniel Pink, Pink's example. Then there is Ray Romano, a great comedian. You can give example of Ray Romano. You have many examples. You can use those examples.
Yeah, we in Hindi, I can say Zakir Khan. He's a great comedian.
Yes, Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. You can go ahead and say that. Okay, great. Yes, Arshia ma'am, what was your question? The teacher's handbook. Okay, 1 second. I'll just show the teacher's handbook. Yes, Arshia ma'am, now ask your question. What was your
Yes,
question?
and the mock link we will receive any in handbook, teacher's handbook. Confused.
Yes. So, do you need the teacher's handbook?
No, ma'am, it is with me.
It is with you. Okay. So, have you opened it?
Yes, ma'am, I opened it.
Did you see the mock evaluations part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So in that only, in that only we will share our video, that mock, by clicking on that link.
Yes. Please open that link. You will get all the information over there.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Nishad? Nishad, you had a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I had a question. Like you were saying about the second training. And according to my knowledge, we were told that the second training is optional. If we want to, we can join. If it's not, also it's fine. They were like.
Yes, it's absolutely optional. Now I'll show you what the second week training is all about. Now, if you find it important, join it. If you don't find it important, you might not join it. I'll show you what the
So I
second
would
week
like
training
to join it. It's just that I'm out of station for the coming
I
2
know
weeks.
the timings might be a problem.
Yes,
That's why
yes.
I told you it is not necessary that you have to join it the next week only. You can do it next week to next week also. You can also do it next week also.
Okay, and same goes for mock session as well. Can I do that?
That's very difficult to say. You
The
have
first
to.
mock I can do it today by evening. I have no issue with the first. The second, third mock will be an issue for me because I don't have a laptop.
Oh yes, Nishad, right? So for you,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
had a word with the team. Yes, sorry. I had a word
I
with the
mailed
team.
them also. I mailed also.
Fine,
I
if you
did
have
chat
mailed-
also online. Yes.
Right, so they
yes.
have confirmed if you have mailed them, if it's like very emergency, you have to go somewhere out, you can give all the mocks together.
Okay, and one more question. Like, we don't have any person whom we can connect on phone or something like that when we are into this process. Like,
You have a personalized support department. See here.
yeah,
Your
that's the
support.
only thing. Like, we cannot call on person like someone, whenever we joined any organization.
You will get
there's
once you are
someone-
onboarded. See, I'll be
Okay.
very honest. You are still trainees, right?
Hmm.
You are still not onboarded with Planet Spark. I'll reframe that. I don't want to hurt you, but it's like we are still not into the organization. We are still being trained so that we get into the organization. Okay. I hope I'm equally respectful and I'm open to you. Right. So we are
Exactly. You've been very patient throughout the session,
So-
I would say, for the 3 hours. It's
trying to
amazing and hats
reframe
off
so
to
that-
you.
No, I'm trying to reframe so that you don't feel bad. It's not like we
No, no,
don't
no,
consider you
absolutely.
as a part of PS. Of course, you are a part of PS and we are going to help you throughout. But as of now, we are in the initial stages of our training. So there are lots of things that are not like the organization is a closed knit circuit, right? We cannot open it up everywhere. But after you are onboarded, once you are onboarded, there will be different on the job support you will be getting point of contact, you will be getting special point of contact, everything, POCs, everything you will be getting. So don't worry.
Yes,
Okay.
it's just that, every time we have to wait for the session to ask, and for you all also, it's overwhelming to answer everybody. And I really saying, ma'am, it's
answer
very, you're being very patient after my other 3 sessions attended. I can really say that.
just
And I'm
trying
very much clear with my questions now. I can go
yes.
freely, like,
It is
it's
absolutely
back of
clear.
your mind that you have to do something for your work and you haven't done. That's why. And I'm very much
No
clear.
worries.
Thank you so
For
much. You
you,
are very good.
I have taken down your name and thank you so much, Nishad, for your
Yes, I
words.
have written in my feedback as well. You really deserve it. I'm sure the other people who are listening to me,
thank
you will
you.
agree with it.
That's really sweet of you. I have written your name in my team's mail, and I've also informed them personally. I've told them that this particular teacher has a problem, and she wants to give all the mocks, and they have given a green signal for you. Okay, so you can give it. So this I'm saying publicly because I have talked about you. If anyone else has such kind of problem, you can just mail it to TX training, and they will take care of it. And you can, without waiting for any confirmation mail, you can go ahead and record your training sessions. Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm hoping that you always be there to support. In case if I need anyone's contact, I'll prefer you now. Thank you very much. Have
I
a
hope-
great day, ma'am.
I hope so. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.